The college basketball experience preview and picks episode for Saturday, February 22nd on the Sports Gambling Podcast Network is brought to you by Underdog Fantasy. Sign up. And when you do, sign up with that promo code TCESGPN to get a 50% deposit bonus up to $1,000. We're also brought to you by Edge Boost. Yes, earn up to $750 per month in your sports gambling transactions. Go to edgeboost.bet, promo code SGPN. And we're also brought to you by Rhythm, the leader in data-driven picks and props. Get your free 7-day trial period today by going to sportsgamblingpodcast.com/rhythm. That's RITHMM. That's sportsgamblingpodcast.com/rhythm.
Hey, this is Derek Stevens. I'm the owner of Circa Las Vegas. You're listening to SGPN. Let it ride.
Yes. Woo! Welcome to the college basketball experience preview and picks episode for Saturday, February 22nd. Yes. YouTube.com/the college experience. Get on over here because we're rolling. Hit that like and subscribe. Tell your fucking friends, your cousins, your fucking uncles, your aunts, everybody. All right. We're rolling. We are rolling over here. Cannot wait for this Saturday card. And we had ourselves quite the Friday night. If you're wondering who the hell you're listening to, that's fair. My name is Colby Dant, Dan, a.k.a. Pick Dundee. That's not a pick. This is a pick.
He was raised in the land down under, where a man thinks on his feet, speaks with his fists, and lives by his wits.
When Dundee happened, he was a superstar.
Nobody knows nothing. Somebody knows. Double the price. But no one touches Dundee.
Boom! I mean, just a great day. I'm feeling good. Kind of feel like breakdancing right now. Let's go. Right? Just a great fucking day. Got the Hawaii baseball game on. Same as yesterday. Wichita, Hawaii. Let's go. Check out the college baseball experience as well. I am joined by my co-host. He is the host of the Ryan and Rush Show. Also, check out the college basketball experience pregame show. It'll be me on the call with Terrell Furman tomorrow morning. But give it up for former video coordinator for Hall of Fame coach Bob Huggins and Frank Martin, Ryan McIntyre, a.k.a. Monelon Mac. How are you, brother?
Doing good, man. What a night in college hoops. The state of Michigan did not disappoint. Maction was good, and we got a lot of fucking games tomorrow. So let's talk about it, baby.
Mac tonight. Come on, make it Mac tonight. It is a Mac tonight type of thing. And first, we just, you know, I love talking shit. It's very fun.
Oh, we're gonna start with this.
One of the things that we've been at it. You have been on the forefront, hitting these Providence fans with some cold hard facts and truth, yeah. I just got into it just in the YouTube comment section. I mean, if you're gonna spew out some shit, at least be correct. All right, I'm sitting there, I wake up my morning, I see Ryan Told or whatever the fuck his name is sitting there. Okay, he at least edited it. All right, there we go. He edited it at least. I went back and checked right now. Because I was coming for him because he said that I was 1-4 on my best bets, and I was like, no, the fuck, I was not. But at least he went back and edited it. Okay, I'll bury the hatchet. Now, you and these Providence fans, turns out you're actually in an argument with the guy calling Ed Cooley Hitler, so you know that he's a pile of shit. So, yeah, how you doing, buddy?
I'm doing good, man. I mean, dude, today I was working out, and my phone kept buzzing. And it was a tweet from 2 nights ago when Georgetown whipped their ass. And I guess somebody shared it and it got sprayed upon whoever. And it got over to that podcast that those guys do. And this one guy, he's got his handle's Moneyline Mac, actually. But he's got the underscore at the end because he's the second wannabe Moneyline Mac. So that's
I saw his like 600 followers or whatever the fuck it was. It's okay.
And he goes, step aside. We're talking Big East basketball. I go, time out. I have forgotten more Big East basketball than Big East basketball. You forgot the Mountaineers were in the fucking Big East. So then we go back and forth, and then I stumbled across the guy that called fucking Ed Cooley Hitler. So immediately I've clicked on the picture. I go, dude, that guy looks familiar. Like I always said, if I ever see that guy, I will tell him straight to his face, you are the dumbest son of a bitch I've ever met in my life. For comparing Ed Cooley leaving Providence to go to Georgetown, Hitler. The dumbest comparison I've ever heard. So I got to say that to him. And then, it spiraled. And then, it's a good time.
I saw you.
Enjoyed it.
I saw you on the front lines. I sat back and watched. I was going to comment. I just have ADD. So like I had the GIF. I found the GIF to comment, to throw it in there. And then I got sidetracked. And then I had to actually, like, you know how you can load the tweet up?
Yeah.
I had that loaded and I never actually sent it, or I never copied the GIF into it. Yeah. So my apologies. I don't, you think I'm their silent partner over here. Say, where the fuck are you, Dundee? I'm sorry. I promise in the next 24 hours to respond. I'm just a fucking idiot.
And then Colby, to close this out, and then the guy is such a coward that he DMs me and said, you aren't condemning anybody saying I don't deserve a kidney, because I guess he needs a kidney. So I hope he gets a kidney. I hope he's healthy and all that. I said, I hope you get a kidney. But that doesn't mean I'm not going to call you a dumb motherfucker for calling Ed Cooley Hitler for going to Georgetown. Sorry, buddy. I'm not letting you off the hook for that. I hope you live a great life. I hope all the Providence fans live a great life. Now, you guys do fucking suck, and you didn't like me saying that, I guess. And
you got to watch it up there. It gets a little more... It's a little more racist than people know.
Well, and they kept saying this get bent. I was like, what is this? Some Sandusky shit? Like, what the fuck are we talking about? But what do you mean bend? Like, what are we talking about? Get bent?
I saw that too. I didn't understand it either.
I was like, what's that mean? That's fucking weird. I don't speak that lingo up there, whatever they're doing up there in the old Northeast. But dude, that was JV. I mean, I took on all of Duke last year. I mean, think I could handle Providence? I mean, come on.
Yeah.
That was a freshman team today.
And have fun with, like I said, best wishes to Kim English. I don't have a personal vendetta against him, but I don't think their program's headed in the right direction.
I didn't think what I said was incorrect. That's why I stood by it.
Yeah.
Good luck to him.
Well, we also had a fire day today. And it started off with the goddamn battle of I-75. I love this fucking game. There's always dude, I feel like I cash on this in football and basketball a lot. There's a great rivalry. Bowling Green 69, Toledo 68, double lock. I'm not sick anymore, but might have spread it around the house a little bit. We're a little late because I had to cook dinner for the wife who was woke up from the NyQuil, and might have spread it around a little bit. Might have been that asshole, but I'm back. I feel good. We're ready to go into this fucking Saturday, and Bowling Green money line, boom, dude. And this, let's talk about this, because this is before we got the news of Trey Thomas being out for the season. We locked this up before we found out he was out for the season. But your thoughts on this game, man? Great game. The MAC games were fucking fire tonight, dude.
They always are. They always are, man. What a league. What a league. Todd Simon and company, we keep saying it. They're playing a lot better basketball than people are giving them credit for. And they've really turned it on over the last 3 weeks, got healthy in the front court. So big win here at the Rivals, and kind of cleared the path for Miami of Ohio to get the 2 seed now. And we'll talk about them here in a little bit.
Yeah. Shout out to Michael giving us $10 for Noah's strip club bartender tip. 7-3 in college. Yeah, we were on fire. Izzo, I think he's trying to say something about Tom Izzo. He's leaning Houston, but help me, Mac. Have you seen the injury report? That's something to pay vital attention to. Anyway, appreciate you.
Don't take Houston. I'll give you a sneak peek. Don't take Houston.
Yeah, I agree. But sorry, Rob. Rob donated too. Sorry, Bienick's not here. I'm not good at all this shit, guys. Shout out to Rob giving us $20. State of Providence can eat shit. Oh, there you go.
Hey, Bienick's in the chat. Bienick was probably one of those guys that was one of those Providence burners, probably like egging it
I can
on.
see that.
Yeah.
I can see that. I don't think he would call anyone Hitler, but
Bienick,
Nichols, Nichols.
Yeah.
But
yeah, you're right. I guess I am being a little bit hypocritical. I praise Nichols.
Now, there's a thing called context. I know in 2025, no one likes to pay attention to context. They just assume racist. No, there's a thing called context. You can have fun and laugh. There's a thing called jokes. But the world's pretty stupid. Anyway, continuing on. You guys had Bienick's in the chat. Let's have him celebrate a fucking lock battle win. I stayed away. Damn it, I should have went in on this. Loyola Chicago. I picked Loyola. Gets it done, though, against Dayton. Bienick lock battle win over Mac. Your thoughts?
Like, my whole thing wasn't, I don't know if I really communicated that well last on the show. I was taking Anthony Grant over Valentine on the adjustment game. And it basically was a pick. It was a close game. Loyola easily covered.
Great crowd. Great fucking crowd. Yeah.
I keep asking myself, what the fuck happened to Dayton, man? But maybe it was just they beat North Carolina and or they played competitive against Carolina. They beat UConn, and we're just giving them too much credit for those wins. And Marquette. They beat Marquette. Maybe Marquette just isn't very good.
Your boy Dundee was covering that for a little bit. Yeah, I had a fire night even on the games I didn't bet. I went with Loyola. I went with IPFW against Oakland. I know you ate a bag of shit here. IPFW with the 14-point win. Your thoughts?
Yeah, I think Oakland was up at the half, and then Fort Wayne made some shots, dude. When they play in that fucking little building, I like them. I like that. They should play in that building over the bigger one that they play in every now and then.
Yeah, I agree. Sometimes the intimate setting is better. Fairfield, we took Fairfield. They got it done against Ryder by 20 points, holding the moving company to 49 points at home. What the hell was this line in the first place? Fairfield's a much better program than Ryder. We nailed that. Your thoughts?
Who the fuck is Ryder to be laying points?
Yeah. Didn't bet this game, but we did take St. Pete's. They did not cover against Mount St. Mary's. So this was actually the first pick I got incorrect of the fucking day. There wasn't many of them, folks. I'm on a gravy train with biscuit wheels right here. Let's go. Your thoughts though on the Mount, just the big win.
Dude, the Mount's a good story, man. We had Donnie Lynn on our show in the offseason, and he should win Coach of the Year in that league, in my opinion. They were horrible last year, and he's put them. They're going to be the 4th seed. I know they're not going to win the league, but to flip it over, be a top 4 seed, they might win the tournament, man. I like the more and more I watch the Mount, like to your comparison in football that you love, you start seeing it with some of these first-year head coaches I think are going to be pretty good in February, where they start taking on the identity of their coach like they do in November in football. So I think you're starting to see them really buy into Donnie Lynn.
Yeah, no, you're right. And I love that that's what's great about the sport. That's for people that actually love the fucking sport, that are not just, I take Temple -4. That's the play. No, we love the fucking sport first.
Yep.
And I like paying attention to shit like that, whether it's, whether it's FBS, FCS, whether it's, college hoops. I love watching a program build up. And, I think you're right. I think you're onto something there. Shout out to Nash too. 1-800-PICK Dundee for all the free picks. If you want my swag parlay, you can either stay here watching this show or just press 555. Hold down the 1 at the same time. Wait 27 minutes. All right, wait 27 minutes, and then those things come out.
Hey, real quick to the 1-800-PICK Dundee. I don't know if you saw it today. One of the biggest kicks I get out of is when people call you and I scammers or fucking. I'm like, time out. What do we identify as scam as? If you do a free show, free content, free picks every single night, charge nothing, expect nothing, don't sleep, just go. We just do it because we love it and we enjoy interacting with you guys and we love the game. And this is fun. We genuinely love it. How is that a scam? I want to know where that comes from, especially when we actually do have a lot of scammers out there selling fucking losing ass picks. That's what's hilarious.
The world is idiots. First off, they actually believe that 1-800-PICK-DUNDEE is a real fucking number. If they can't catch the sarcasm on that, the world's fucking stupid. You know what I mean? Just enjoy your time on this planet. Try to be kind to others and, gamble. Do my advice.
And on top of it, you can come in the chat and act like a complete jackass. And as long as you don't say something egregious like fucking Ed Cooley's Hitler, you're probably not getting canned. You literally can say whatever the fuck you want to say. Hey, you got fucking gold teeth back, or you got gap teeth, Colby. Oh yeah, and you're not gonna get canned. This is America. This fucking show. You can do whatever the fuck you want.
I had a fucking bottle thrown at my face doing stand up in Philly. Right? I could give a shit what the people say. Dundee, your receding hairline, you gap tooth motherfucker. Bring it on. I don't give a fuck. You know what I mean? I'm a happily married man. I don't need to worry about all that bullshit. But yeah, I mean, it's I actually enjoy it, to tell you the truth. Like if there's not comments going on, I remember the dark years 8 years ago doing this show, talking to nobody. All right. The only downloads I got was my mom, and I rigged that shit. I grabbed her phone and said, "Mom, subscribe to this podcast." I know she's not listening to a goddamn thing I'm saying about college hoops, right?
My wife, I showed her the one that were like, "Get a fucking toothbrush." I go, "Look at this one. This one's created." They zoomed in on my mouth. She goes, "What is wrong with you? You like enjoy this?" I go, "I thrive off this shit. It's like playing on the fucking road, baby. Hostile environment.
It is. It's a great feeling. It's a great feeling. It's very
right up your ass."
100%. Shout out to Chris giving us $20. Love you guys. Will the Hogs make the 20 after tomorrow?
Tomorrow's a big day.
After tomorrow.
Tomorrow's a big day.
Let's go. Joey says, where can you find the picks page? sportsgamblingpodcast.com. You also have the SGPN app, which is free to download in the App Store and Google Play Store. All those picks are available. Just click on there's a section called picks. Click on college basketball. You will get all of our stuff. We have every sport too. So I'm not necessarily picking NBA games, but we have NBA people. We have every sport. So go check it out.
And free. A reminder, it's free. In a world where a lot of shit's not free, it's free.
Shout out to Mitchell saying 1-800-PICK-DUNDEE is real to me. Damn it. I will say that, remember that the COVID, we had an FCS football season in the spring. After COVID, remember the FCS didn't play a season in college football. They decided to play it in the spring. And we actually did set up a phone line. It wasn't 1-800-PICK-DUNDEE, but it was, we actually had like something you could click online and I would pick up the phone. It was the Sports Illustrated football phone too, in the studio in California there. So that kind of how it became a thing, but also just the touting nonstop. If you give me part of my premium package, all that bullshit like Vegas David should have saying.
But Colby, I think it throws people off because everybody else that gets the amount of like attention like our show gets fucking scams you for picks and shit. So like it's like enough people have gotten scammed where their antennas are up, like, which is fucked up.
Yeah.
I think that's what it comes down to.
Yeah, and shout out to Dusa. Like that's my favorite thing is like I've never blocked anybody that I know of. I don't think. Actually, you know what I did? I did block. For some reason, there was this guy, like I think his name is Dom or Dove or some shit that for some reason like the algorithm shows up and he's like just pumping NFL garbage in my feed on Twitter. That's the only guy I think I've ever blocked on Twitter. It's okay to disagree. That's another thing the youth could learn from. You know, we're all from different fucking backgrounds. So we have different viewpoints. So when we talk about something, you might say you are fucking stupid, and that's fair, right? And you say this is why, and I say, I never thought of that. Or I say, no, you're a fucking idiot, but it's perfectly okay because this is goddamn America. It doesn't have to be so goddamn black and white, no pun intended.
Yes.
But yeah, it's just stupid. It's like,
Dude.
I'm glad though you come back and do so, and I appreciate that you can be like that. You know what I mean? I appreciate anybody because that's how you get smarter. You think about it, you argue opinions, and boom. Oh, guess what? I'm a fucking idiot here. You're an idiot there. Whatever. And then maybe you learn something, maybe you don't, and it's fun. So shout out to Mac, who's giving us this is another Mac in the chat, giving us $5.
Hey, that fake money line, Mac, he's third. You're the second Mac, other Mac.
Yeah, M Mac here. I need some people who care about ball to acknowledge Wesleyan 24-0 record. Connecticut basketball is red hot right now, minus UConn. There we go.
Oh, good UConn, Jeff.
Especially after that Fairfield dub tonight. Shout out to that. Appreciate you, Mac. Yeah. I mean, it's just never take yourself too fucking serious. That's really the real thing. Never take yourself too fucking serious.
Amen.
I mean, the world needs I would never want to be in any type of governing form, but I feel like if someone just would say shit like this, I feel like it would have my vote. You know what I mean? If your governor or your fucking mayor or whatever would just say shit like that, I'd be like, hey, you can be a fucking idiot. Being honest. Dude, I went in heavy on Cornell.
Should have won outright.
Which cashed. No, I sprinkled the money line, which did not cash. And they were up for the whole goddamn game. What happened here? We still double locked this. It still cashed.
Sharp play, man.
Oh man, I thought we were hitting the money line. I was jumping on a couch like I was fucking Tom Cruise. All right, on Oprah. Wife's saying, "Shut the fuck up, Dundee." Your thoughts?
I mean, great, just great in terms of just breaking down the game. Yale flat spot. Cornell had to have this game, and they should have fucking won. I mean, they just played 2 weeks ago, so some familiarity there. They led for 38 minutes, 37 minutes of the game, and fucking gave it away. So shout out to Yale. They clinched the Ivy tonight already. It's crazy. They already clinched a regular season title.
And they got a game tomorrow. Shout out to DB Cooper. Appreciate you, DB Cooper. I first found the show about 5 years ago on Spotify, knowing there had to be a college basketball pod on Fridays. Nick would join the show. Yes, my brother, NC Nick. He's just busy. He has kids. So, we're trying and it's very late at night to do the show. I mean, I have kids, but it's different when you have multiple kids, We're going to try to find some time, maybe selection Sunday or something. We'll figure something out, but, shout out to Thad Truth as well. Appreciate you. But then we double locked Detroit 8.5. It got a little sweaty, but they cover against Cleveland State. We had it down to 4 with like 35 seconds left. Then it got a little dicey. I'll be honest. Cleveland State could have dunked the ball to win by 10, and they dribbled it out. They threw the ball all the way down there. It was right there, and I was like, ah! But we got it done. 8.5 covers for the hospital. That's what we do at the fucking hospital. Your thoughts?
That is what we do. Good cover for the hospital. I almost said good hospital. Good cover for the hospital.
It is a good hospital. It's a great fucking hospital. I've been telling you to go to this hospital more often.
Save your lungs. I might need to go to the hospital. I'm still fucked up, so I'll have another glass of whiskey to make myself all right. But yeah, good cover. We'll take it. We'll cherish the hospital for a couple more weeks because their season's about to be over. They only got 3 games left. Crazy. It's already over.
I'll listen to this. Lovejoy for Detroit. Dude, he puts up big numbers every night. He's their guy. Moving forward, I'm not sure if he's a senior. I got to double check that, but he's been killing it for them. Shout out to Deuce. Never done this before, but with y'all 2 years, Love all y'all from Mac to my maintenance guy, Patty C. There we go. Appreciate you, man.
Patty C, baby.
Yeah. You know, good. That's a good plan B for Patty C. I feel like, dude, you can always fall back on maintenance. I hit this one. I actually went in on this one too. Northern Kentucky, 80. Wright State, 76. Boom. Yeah. Lock battle. No, yeah. And I jumped in on this at the Nutter at Fairborn, Ohio. Bienick, you're here. You ready to talk? I know you're pumping out college baseball shit left and right. Check out the college baseball experience. But I mean, after I hit Bowling Green, I was just I was feeling good, man.
Nice comeback. Really nice comeback. And Bienick will wait to make his appearance. I know what game he's waiting for.
Oh yeah. I forgot about that for a second. Folks, what I tell you, the college basketball experience is part of the Sports Gambling Podcast Network. Gear up for March Madness with Merch Madness. Yes, promo code Madness for 20% off anything in the SGPN store. Get it now before the promo code is done. But there's Pick Dundee t-shirts. There's Patty C t-shirts. Speaking of the devil, and then there's a bunch of other cool shit there. Storm the Court t-shirts. We Believe ECU t-shirts. George Mason football t-shirts. I Wagered Today t-shirts. I mean, there's just a lot of great shit over there. Check it all out. And remember, as always, folks, to let it ride. We're also brought to you by Edge Boost. Yes, SGPN has partnered up with Edge Boost, the premier Visa debit card for bettors. An Edge Boost card allows you to avoid the hassle of having your card denied at the sportsbook, DFS site, sweepstakes site, racetrack, or casino. Plus, you're going to earn up to $750 per month in cashback rewards for using your Edge Boost card. And you know your money is safe as the card is FDIC insured. The best part is no credit checks and it's completely free. Sign up today. Use that promo code SGPN so you get better cashback rewards and instant tier 2 status. We're all looking for that, I think. That's edgeboost.bet promo code SGPN. That's edgeboost.bet promo code SGPN. We're also brought to you by mybookie.ag. Yes, MyBookie is your place to bet every sport. Plus, there's props for every game, and the live dealer casino is a bundle of fun. And MyBookie accepts customers from other locations outside of the U.S. As well as the U.S. But easy to deposit, lightning fast payouts using crypto. Head over to mybookie.ag. Use that promo code TCESGPN for 100% deposit match up to $1,000. Plus, they're going to give you a little $10 casino chip to have some fun. That's mybookie.ag, promo code TCESGPN. All right, we are back talking just a fire fucking slate. Didn't have this one on the card. We did eat shit here. Fucking Sacred Hot went into what is going on with Merrimack here?
Merrimack slipping a little bit.
Whew. Yeah. Sacred Heart wins outright. We did eat shit on this one. Your thoughts?
Yeah, big win for Sacred Heart. We didn't see that coming. Bad play by us, and I don't know what else to say. That kind of was the stunner of the night, I would say.
One of them.
I wouldn't say anything in the MAAC is ever stunning, but like if I had to identify the surprise of the night, I mean, I'm more surprised about that than I am Bowling Green winning at Toledo, just because of the odds.
Canisius covered for us against Marist. Marist did win.
Bro, they were only up 4 with 2 minutes. I'm like, God damn it, he should have bet Canisius.
That's what Marist does. Yeah. I mean, we didn't bet this. We just picked Canisius. We did bet this though. And we actually got some friction, I feel like, in the chat. Brown 86, Columbia 61. Boom. 25-point win. It's Columbia bullshit. Then we did eat shit on Princeton Harvard. We should have valued the rivalry game.
Now, timeout, right side. They had a 9-point lead, and they fouled, and then they got teed up. So Harvard covered because fucking Princeton got teed up. They had a 15+ point lead throughout the second half. Like, I get it. It sucks to not win, but I agree with the logic we had in the game.
Yeah.
They got teed up. I mean, how the fuck do you get teed up with that 9-point lead with 9 seconds left, you idiot?
I think maybe you're just up and out. Now you can't lose. So you're like, hey ref,
Yeah,
I fucked your wife last night. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah, it is what it is. Good logic. By the way, if Yale doesn't win it, Yale's obviously the front runner. They've won 1,000 games in a row. Who could beat them in the tourney? I think Brown is the dark horse.
Brown is a strange team, dude. For the past couple of years, I think it was last year where I was convinced. I was like, they're going to do it. It was either last year or 2 years ago.
They should have won last year. They fucking lost in a crazy game against, was it Yale?
I think it was Yale.
I mean, Yale went on.
Yale, yeah.
Auburn. That could have been Brown last year. Brown could have beat Auburn too.
Yeah. I mean, they always seem a little more athletic than a lot of the teams in the Ivy.
Yeah. I like them, man. I like the Brown guys. They're fucking. Will Brown does a good job there.
He does. You lost here. I wish I would have bet it, but Gottlieb. I picked Gottlieb in Green Bay, and they covered. Only lost by 9 against Bob Morris. Your thoughts?
I think Gottlieb knows the number. He was like really, really happy after the game. I'm like, why is he happy? Robert Morris blew a 19-point lead with like 6 minutes left, and backdoor. Green Bay's turning into a nice backdoor cover team, actually. In all seriousness, I mean, that's what Gottlieb's been good at so far this year. Backdoor covering in February. He can put that on his resume.
I've been riding them, dude. I actually didn't bet it today, but I'm saying like I've cashed on a couple over the past couple weeks. Yeah,
I had to fade him after the videos. I was like, all right, this is obnoxious.
We had a lock battle. Dundee with a lock battle win against Max. Villanova was on absolute fire. Buddy, get this Marquette bullshit out of here. All right.
I did not think they would play for Kyle Neptune, but that's not the story here tonight. Marquette's in trouble.
Buddy, I called this back in fucking November or December. I said, I just don't buy in. You guys were a little higher on Marquette than me, I feel like. But they to your guys' credit, I guess it took longer than I thought for them to fade a little bit.
Yeah.
But
at one point they won at College Park. They beat Purdue by 20. They beat Wisconsin.
Yeah, that's what I thought. I was like, oh, maybe I'm fucking stupid over here.
I thought they were playing fuck. I thought they were a wagon, but they have completely hit the wall. Cam Jones that was my main thing. I love Cam Jones, but he's kind of been shitty lately.
Yeah. They were in second place too. Shout out to Kyle Leonard Larson. Thanks for the Ivy League picks, giving us $5 between y'all and the chat. Hit all 4 games on a parlay. That's a great feeling. Let's go.
Mojo, timeout. We gotta address Mojo's coming. Marquette should not be in the tournament. All right, that's too far. Like I just named some of their wins that they had.
I mean, they're still like what 20-7, are they?
They're still 20-7. I mean, they played St. John's 2 weeks ago for first place in the Big East, and they had the lead with 6 minutes left and choked the game away. St. John's just out-toughed them. As much as I hate to say this, UConn kind of broke Marquette. UConn beating them without McNeely really fucking took the airs out of the sails. Going into that game in the Big East, Marquette was fucking 9-1, and they should have beat the brakes off of UConn with that, like comparing the rosters, but they have not been the same since that UConn game.
Yeah. It's just me. He's got a little Rick Barnes to him, dude. Besides that magical run, and I like Shaka Smart, I really do, but I feel like the teams kind of collapse a little bit towards the tournament.
It's personal for you. They lost to NC State in the Sweet 16.
Very personal.
That was so bad. They laid a fucking
very fucking personal. I'll be honest. I thought Colorado should have beaten him if Tad Boyle had half a fucking brain.
Yeah.
We ate shit on Niagara. Oh my god, did we eat shit on Niagara? This was our worst play of the night.
This is the worst play in like a month. What the fuck is this?
Jerry Mack and Sienna are hot, man.
They're gonna
34-point win. Woo.
Yeah, Boeheim's fucking picking booger somewhere. Adrian Autry sucks, and McNamara is going to carry on the Syracuse voodoo.
I love Jerry Mack.
Yeah,
Jerry Mack gave us that 7 overtime thriller at the Garden.
Yeah,
that. I honestly think if you told me what's the best college basketball game you ever seen, I think it would be that game. That game was just insane.
Yeah,
it would never end. Matt Dix, yes, McNamara is coaching them.
Them in UConn, right?
It was them in UConn. Yes, correct.
Yeah. Them in UConn had so many classics. Them in Georgetown, Louisville. I mean, fuck the Mountaineers. I mean, dude, the Big East tournament used to be so fucking good. I mean, it still is good. Don't get me wrong, but
yeah.
At one point, it was on another level.
Yeah, I mean, it was super, super elite. Still great, but
yes.
We also double locked Penn. 88-75 against fucking Dartmouth. Boom. Yeah, we're pretty fucking sharp on this shit. Your thoughts?
Nobody had that play. I can tell you that. Dartmouth was second place. No more. They had a 15-point lead early, and that evaporated, just like probably their season. a little bit phony. Dartmouth, good story, but not very good.
Did you bet Iona? Because I stayed away from this. Iona won by 5 against Manhattan. I think that was 3.5 or 4.
25, and they fuck every Tobin Anderson game is like this. He's either down 25 or he's up 25, and they either win by 5 or lose by 5. I hate this team.
I'll play your music though. You covered.
I did. But they were at 25.
Moneyline Mac hits on Iona. And then we had ourselves a gigantic battle as Dundee and Mac were on Sparty with the great Tom Izzo. Bienick
Daddy's
was saying go blue. Double lock win for Dundee and Mac. Sparty 75. Michigan 62. And a chill filled the room.
It was a nice contract extension. I mean,
I got that contract extension right before. Glad to see he was paying attention to the Sparty. He was like, wait, it's how many years? Okay, great. Because Indiana will buy that out. And then let's do this. Paging Dr. Bienick.
Come on, Bienick.
Can anybody spare $1? My little brother ate my fucking dinner on the glass tonight.
Now, they're not little brother in basketball. They're in football, they are.
Oh.
What's that record over the past 30 years?
I don't know. It's probably better.
I mean, he's the only guy that's got a national championship in the last 25 years in the Big Ten. So
got my ass kicked tonight. And then I texted you guys as soon as that news came across that Michigan State was winning tonight.
Yeah, I agreed with you. I was like, oh, no, that ain't good for you, Bienick.
No.
I actually thought Michigan played all right, though. I mean, dude.
No, they played fine.
Specifically the first half. They looked good.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, the first 4 minutes they didn't. They started off slow. Then they heated up and they went on like an 18-0 run. And it was like, okay, the boys are back. Here we go. Just a sleepy start. And then at halftime, Tom Izzo did Tom Izzo things, worked his witch like magic. And all of a sudden, we couldn't do anything out of the half. Yeah, I mean,
wait, hold on.
Hey, at least you don't have Hunter Dickinson on your team.
Yeah, I mean,
go ahead and play whatever noise.
I'm trying to find it. Keep talking. Oh, here we go.
Here you go.
Better luck next year.
Well, hey, you do get the rematch.
Yeah, we're gonna
in 3 weeks on Senior Day.
Yeah, they don't have many seniors though, but I can't wait till they get to kiss the Sparty head and we beat them.
Yeah, they don't lose on the Kiss of Sparty Day. Usually.
Yeah, they do. They've lost before on it to us. I think it was 2018.
Better luck next year. Next year.
No, I just can't believe you would do that. You circle this date against your rival at home, playing for first place, the best athletic director of the year in 2022 or whatever. You can't retain your fucking football coach that wins a national championship. You can't retain a baseball coach that plays for the national championship. You can't keep a hockey program intact without any fucking scandals. And he wins best athletic director of the year. What goes through your mind extending your head coach, negotiating a contract on this specific day? There are 365 days in a year. There are 365 days in a year. And you choose this one to extend him. And everybody's saying, oh, Dusty's out of the Indiana race. Dusty's out of the Indiana race. Indiana has fuck you money for basketball. It doesn't matter. They just increased the buyout. If they want him, they will jump over the hurdle and get him. He's not out of the conversation. I do believe he's in Ann Arbor.
I think he's staying, man. I
think he's good now. But just
you can win.
So frustrating.
I'm sticking with my Chris Beard prediction.
All right.
The Indiana. We don't need to talk about Indiana. They fucking suck.
I don't like it because I don't like Indiana basketball, but I think that's a good hire, and he would do good. And
I want him to get bought out. I want that Mark Cuban money to come in there. That Joe Buck money.
Yeah.
Right.
Bienick, it could be a lot worse. You could be paying Hunter Dickinson $2.5 million to suck ass.
Yeah. We got out rebounded by like 13 or 15 or whatever it was tonight. Trey Holloman's wearing the same fucking number as Cassius Winston and looks like Cassius Winston out on the floor with his headband. Fucking for a 3-minute stretch, he drops 15 points on our heads, and we can't do anything about it or whatever he did tonight. The game was over.
Well, I don't get bring the head comb.
I'm sorry. I'm having fun over here.
Yeah, I can tell. Yeah, I got my shit pushed in today on multiple different facets. Losing to college baseball. Michigan college baseball loses. They get blown out. Michigan basketball loses in the biggest game of the year. Not fun. Not very fun.
Well, if I may tell you, tomorrow's a new day. And as our former president, who will be at a college basketball game tomorrow, if I had to wager.
Yeah, he'd be at the club.
It's easy to see a tide turn.
All right.
I want you to repeat after us.
Tom Izzo is God.
Thomas Izzo is my daddy.
I don't hate Izzo. Like, I've talked about this like a ton on the show.
Okay. Still, can you say Tom Izzo is God?
No.
Tom Izzo is God. Tom Izzo is God.
All hail the midget. Fuck. I fucking all right. So we covered Michigan. Let's talk about Sparty. In 6 days, they had 3 games. Saturday primetime, they were getting their shit kicked actually by Illinois. Come back after the Terrence Shannon halftime shit, win that big game. Then Tuesday, they beat Purdue in a grinder of a game, pull away late. Then they win at Michigan. What a fucking week for fucking Michigan State. I mean, I love this team because it goes against all of what the analytics tell you to do. They don't shoot threes.
Them in St. John's, man. I want them in the Natty. That's my Natty that I want. St. John's, Michigan State in the Natty.
Yes. The computer analytic nerds would be like, oh my God, the efficiency of these.
We can use the meme from Office Space where they're just beating on the fucking computers in that field.
It's gonna be like a computer blowing up. It's like, oh my God, the mid-range jump shot is back. I don't know what to do with myself.
Dude, So I was watching. I don't watch the NBA, but I was watching SportsCenter. Did I hear this right? I'm fairly sure I heard this correct. That the Celtics shot 59 threes out of 83 shots last night.
Oh, you know what's great is Joe Mazzulla's their head coach, and he admits it's boring to watch.
59 threes. Who wants to watch? That's a fucking 3-point contest.
Yeah.
I mean, who wants to watch that?
Is that
That's
their style of offense, or is that lack of defense? To me, that's just lack of effort.
No, Mazzulla has his whole thing with analytics, and he goes, if we get this many threes up, we're going to get this many more possessions, points per possession, all that. He goes, personally, I think it's boring to watch. About his own coaching style, the defending NBA champion. That's why Mazzulla is the best. And he's
59 threes, though. I just couldn't believe that number. I was like, man, I remember watching games where it was like you could count on your hand how many threes were attempted the whole game. I'm like, hey, whatever.
Yeah.
54 threes. Okay. 54 threes on 89 shots, says Mojo. He looked it up. Either way, I mean, either way, that's not, that's more than they shot the rest of the way, which is just insane to me.
We've got a date in 2 weeks. Michigan State for the Big Ten title. We'll be ready this time.
There's a lot of games in between there, in between that day, Bienick.
Yeah, I know. Michigan State's got to continue to win, so
they got. I mean, Michigan State's got to go to Maryland on Wednesday. They're not winning at College Park.
I think Michigan's got Maryland too next or coming up.
I mean, Maryland
Watch
might
out for them.
Maryland might fuck. Wisconsin might fuck around and get back in this race now.
We have Maryland at home before Michigan State.
Yeah.
All right. Well, let's move along.
You guys kicked my body enough.
Good seeing you.
Yeah, you're good, man. It's good. I'm glad to see you. Eat some vegetables. Right. Check out the sun one day. You'll be good. Like you'll be good. All right.
It could be worse. You could be a Providence fan. Or a Pitt fan.
We had another battle, and this game was intense. I thought I had won it early in the second half. I was like, I think I got this. Then I thought I had definitely lost it before overtime, and then in overtime, I thought I was going to lose it early, and then I thought I was going to win it, and I did win it. Lock battle win for Dundee with Miami, Ohio against Kent State. 92 in overtime. These MAC games today. There will be no MAC slander on this podcast. Your thoughts?
Oh, dude, the MAC has the shit figured out just in terms of just like college sports. Friday night college basketball, Tuesday night college football. I mean, they're
Wednesday
the only
night college football. Yeah, they do it all.
They're the only ones that have half a fucking brain. And let's shout out our guy Travis Steele, friend of the program. They've won
first 20 win season since '98.
Yep. Woo. I mean, and you know what's crazy? He said this to me. They're the all-time winningest program in the MAC. I did not realize that because they've been bad for so long. But, I mean, he's bringing them back. That crowd was good.
In football, too, I believe.
Yeah. It's this is a great coaching job by Travis Steele. And I'm a genius for telling Bienick this back in June. Hey, I think Miami of Ohio is going to be pretty good this year. 20 wins, baby. February 22nd.
There we go. Now we did eat shit on the final game on the slate because Milwaukee and Bart Lundy. I had a problem. I knew this was. I'd already bet this game.
Yeah. But
I did the grid. I was on Sports Grid twice, and I think it was both Sports Grid producers. Well, they asked me, like, "What are you on tonight?" We love Youngstown. And I was just like, "God damn it! God damn it!"
I wish I could go on like Sports Grid and VSiN every day. And whatever they tell me they're on.
Well, especially the producers, because they're just guys that are doing the audio shit.
Yeah.
They're like, we're riding, Youngstown's going to destroy them. And I'm like, oh, fuck me, man. I just know, but I went in. I said, I agree with them. I said, yeah, they are. Yeah, they are. But in my head, I was just sitting there like, fuck me.
Yeah. I know the producer play tomorrow. I have the producer play. I'll label it when we get there. We're gonna start labeling it the producer play of the day.
I like
everybody's gonna pop on this one. But Milwaukee toughness. They sweep the season series. We love Bart Lundy. I just thought revenge angle, but Milwaukee was better team, good team.
Yeah. Game balls. Let's go. Where you going? Game ball 1.
Travis Steele, Miami of Ohio. Great fucking win, man. Happy for those guys. I mean, they have really taken that program. They struggled when they got that job. 1998, first time winning 20 games. So I will give the Redskins a game ball. And he's not here, so I'll speak for you. I know a game ball. You're going to give it to Sparty.
What's that?
I said game ball number 2. I said I'll speak for you. You're going to say Sparty, right?
No, I'm not. I'm going to say I was once gifted this fine piece of whatever the fuck it is. Metal, maybe. The Battle of I-75. All right.
Yes.
We got half Bowling Green, half Toledo Rockets. But hey, Bowling Green road dub at your rivals. Boom, game ball. I saved Sparty for you.
Tom Izzo's the daddy, man. Sorry, Bienick. He's still alive, and he's kicking. And Sparty's rolling. Let's go, Sparty. I hope they win the national championship.
That would be a great story.
It would.
Wait, who was your first one again?
Miami of Ohio.
Okay. I will go with Villanova. You keep your tournament chances alive. Yeah. Wildcats. Let's go. Where's your final game ball?
Let's go Penn. I mean, they kind of beat the shit out of Dartmouth. I did not see that coming. I thought they would grind that thing out, but yeah. Let's go Penn the Quakers here, baby.
And my final game ball, it will be Bart Lundy and Milwaukee getting a road dub. Watch out. Horizon.
Yep.
My only problem is, do you really want to win the Horizon regular season? I feel like that you never make the tournament as the 1 seed.
You know what's crazy is last year I think Oakland did it last year for like the first time though, Bienick in like a decade. So that means there's no chance it happens this year.
Yeah, I mean,
and clearly they were by far the best team. They beat fucking Kentucky, and they single-handedly canceled Calipari out of Lexington.
Yeah. So game ball there, folks. What I tell you, the college basketball experience is brought to you by Underdog Fantasy, which I think we destroyed the play tonight with. Yes, Eric Dixon went over his point total. Underdog Fantasy. They have college hoops angles like to me you can't find elsewhere. You really buy into that. So check them out. They also have NHL, NBA, UFL, CFL, MLB, whatever sport you can think of, you can cash in big with Underdog Fantasy and Underdog Fantasy Pickup. So sign up, and when you do, sign up with the promo code TCESGPN to claim your special pick plus first time deposit offer up to $1,000 in bonus cash. UnderdogFantasy.com, promo code TCESGPN. We're also brought to you by Rhythm. Yes, SGPN's proud partner Rhythm is the #1 AI-powered sports betting platform that helps provide bettors of all levels the ability to build custom predictive betting models in seconds. Look, you can copy one of the top performing models from the leaderboard. I do believe you can make cash, but I like to build my own model, and it'll adjust around what you like. So check it out. All right. They got college hoops. They got NBA. They got golf thriving right now. They got everything though. Claim your free 7-day trial period today by going to sportsgamblingpodcast.com/rhythm. That's RITHMM. That's sportsgamblingpodcast.com/rhythm. All right. We are back and here we fucking go. Are you ready?
Let the marathon begin. Ooh, is this
a
Rose Bowl?
A heater of yeah. Ron Dane ran for like 1,000 yards again. That was UCLA. Never mind. Yeah, still. I'm sure they matched up a year or two in the Rose Bowl. Wisconsin's laying 8.5. Shout out to Rob Donaldson giving us $20, saying the best college hoop slate of the season. And I know we say that every week too, but when you have all these gigantic games with conference implications, with seeding implications, with tournament implications for the big tournament, it's fucking bananas. It's just great to watch. Shout out to Black Aces. First time watching y'all live, but I fuck with y'all heavy. There we go. We appreciate you. Thanks for tuning in, man. I'm gonna take Oregon plus 8.5, and I'm actually gonna bet this.
Absolutely. This is that Sparty game all over again. Remember when Sparty Oregon had the lead at Sparty by 14 at halftime, then blew it and didn't cover somehow. I think it's a similar game. I think Oregon controls it. Wisconsin comes back, wins by 5 or 6. Yeah, I'll lock up Oregon. Oregon's
you guys.
What's up?
You guys aren't nervous at all that this is a 10 a.m. local tip.
They were in Iowa before. Yeah. So they've been over there for 3 or 4 days.
Yeah.
I was just curious.
They're adjusted.
Limit the cheese curds tonight. Ducks plus 8.5, double lock.
Fat and happy spot.
Next up, TCU's heading into Cincinnati, Ohio, where TCU's catching 6.5. I'll take the points. No bet.
I'll keep the lock train going. I'll lock up TCU. This is going to be a grinder of a game. Cincinnati comes down to the last possession. They just scored the fourth, but style of play, they both are just going to grind on each other. It's going to be a defensive game.
Moneyline Mac locking up the Horned Frogs plus 6.5. Next up, we got VMI in Greenville, South Carolina, taking on Furman. Furman laying 11.5 points. VMI beat them on January 22nd.
Yeah.
But Furman just had a gigantic win. It's hit a letdown spot because remember, they're not playing at their on-campus arena. Furman just beat Samford, completed the sweep. Give me VMI in the points. No bet.
VMI, no bet. I'm with you. I mean, the spot's great for them.
Next up, Saudi Arabia State is heading to Louisville, Kentucky. Louisville's laying 13.5 points. You know, I was asked this game on the grid today. And so I can be talked into a lock here because we kind of all talked ourselves into taking Saudi Arabia State. I think Louisville's good. I just don't know that they're double-digit favorite good. Florida State's 16-10. They're not terrible, but they're not good either. Yeah. Give me the points in Saudi Arabia. You can talk me into a lock here.
Yeah, so Louisville's off of the double road trip, and they played really well in that. And I love the fade that coming back here. Last time they kind of laid this, it felt like it was against Virginia off the same spot. I'm all over Florida State. Lock it up.
Let's go. Double lock on Saudi Arabia State. Sand sandwiches for everybody. Let's go. Next up, we are going to a lock of mine. One of my favorite plays, actually. I like this play a lot. I'll probably say this at the very end if I can remember after 300 fucking bajillion games. I'm all over A&M here. First off, they're the most experienced team in the SEC. They come back after getting their ass whooped in Starkville. Rick Barnes is 0-2 against Buzz Williams in College Station. They're also 4-4 on the road this year. Give me these Aggies. Lock it up. What are you doing here, man?
Lock battle number 1 of the day. I like Tennessee. They had the week off. I think they're the more rested team. And I think this will be a rugby match, and I think Tennessee can make some more shots. Give me Tennessee.
Love this battle.
We got
a battle. Dundee on the Aggies. Mac on the balls. Shout out to Nico Forte 894 giving us $50. Sorry. Shout out to the best college basketball betting minds in the game. Appreciate everything you guys doing for helping me win a bunch of money this year. Thank you, Colby McIntyre. There we go. To those that rock, we salute you. We go. Appreciate you though, man. Oh, Carson Brinkley, boots on the ground in Tucson tomorrow. Oh, I love it, man.
Got that game in 2.5 hours. Stay tuned.
Yeah. That game's in a while, buddy.
We ain't getting that one for a minute.
I will not bet this next game. I promise you that. NJIT is at UMBC. UMBC's laying 9.5. I'm gonna lay it. UMBC got their ass whooped the other day. No bet though.
I will not lock up this game. I will I'll lay with UMBC too. Let's go.
Yeah, just can't do it. Charleston's in Philly. Take it on Drexel. Drexel's laying 1. Give me Charleston. No bet.
Why is Drexel laying a point here?
I don't know.
This line kind of fucking see. Colby, they're fucking 6-9 in league play, and they're laying against Charleston.
I guess you have a fair point, but
yeah, this has got some Philly voodoo. I'll lock up Drexel.
All right, I think you sold me.
Yep, this line makes no sense.
Give me Drexel, double lock. You'll huff, you'll puff, you'll blow the fucking books away with the Drexel Dragon play.
Just drop that home game too. They're talented. Drexel's talented. I think they can get this thing done.
Next up, Richmond is in Philadelphia.
I'm not
catching. I mean, I have to take the points here. What the fuck is this? I mean, St. Joe's plays a lot better at home though, but give me the points. I don't know, man. It's close. I'm close to pulling the trigger.
I'm taking the points, but I'm not betting this because I've seen this script too many times with these big numbers with Richmond where they cover until the last 10th of a second and then they somehow foul when they're down 13 and they lose by 14. I'm good. I don't need to bet this game.
Yeah, man, 13.5.
Dude, it feels like a tempting ass bet, doesn't it?
I'm going in. Going in.
I hope you're right.
Because it's not St. Joe's never wins on the road. They're coming back. They think they're hot shit after a win on the road at G-Dub. Spiders plus 13.5. See you at the winner's circle. Next up, shout out to Parlay P.
This game's electric every year, actually.
It is. Parlay P gives us $5. Max Militia rides against Providence fans, and we ride with Tennessee over A&M. I'll see. I'll be talking some shit to you tomorrow, but thanks for the $5.
But yes, fuck Providence. Why is it? I checked. Providence isn't playing. I was ready to bet against them, but we'll wait another day.
This game is awesome, by the way. Central Michigan, Western Michigan, despite the corruption. I'm on these Broncos here, man.
At least that we know of.
Well, Central Michigan. Didn't those bets come in? I want to say I'm not going to. We'll see the final report. I think Central Michigan might be included in that. Judging by what I read, it could have been also Central Michigan involved in that mix. But give me the Broncos at home. So they got rocked the first game by like 20.
Yeah. I'm going to lock up Western Michigan. Home dog here. I think that they're actually going to show up for this game, provide a home court. Remember, this is the toilet paper game where they just throw toilet paper all
No,
over.
that's at Chip.
It's at Chip?
Yeah.
What do they do at Western?
Let me pull it up. It's not as cool.
It's not as cool. I'm still taking them. I'll lock it up. Revenge angle.
I'm going to stay away, but may God bless you. All right. Moneyline Mag, locking up the Broncos plus 2.5. As a Mac specialist, I am on that play. the chat. I see Colby Clan. What's happening here? The fuck's happening here?
They're talking about the Mac Militia versus the Colby Clan and the Bienick Boys. Who would win?
Oh, I got it. Okay, I thought the other clan. Wu-Tang Clan. All right. The real clan.
That could be interpreted in a lot of
that. Well, that's what I'm saying. At first, I thought it was that. I thought it was not the Wu-Tang Clan, but I'm a big Wu-Tang fan here. So, Mississippi State,
Western Michigan's just having Alumni Day against Central Michigan.
Mississippi State's in Norman, Oklahoma. They're laying 3.5.
Oh man.
I'm on the Sooners, man. I think the Sooners are going to catch them.
Yeah. All right. So Oklahoma still is on the bubble, believe it or not. Like they're actually alive and well in the bubble at 3-10 in the SEC. I've been waiting to get him as a home dog. I think this line's an overreaction to Mississippi State winning 2 big games here. I'm taking Oklahoma. I'll lock it up.
I'm with you. Oklahoma. Oh, yeah. Boomer Sooner. Oklahoma's going to get this done.
Yeah.
Oklahoma might have to win out to secure a spot. 7-11.
Oh, they're not going.
7-11. If you go 4-1 in the final 5 games, I don't think that's going to do it. So,
well, maybe you can.
7-11 will get you in. West Virginia was 7-11 2 years ago in the Big 12.
Yeah, but in a 16-team conference, I'm not sure that worked. I was listening to Rocco like a month ago, and I don't think his math allowed it to physically work if you were 4 games under 500 in conference. West Virginia might have done damage in the conference tournament. I can't remember.
No. We had a good non.
I mean, you need the bubble also. That always changes. The bubble. It matters what's the bubble doing and stuff. But knowing, put Oklahoma in as long as that means we don't go to 96 teams. Put the whole goddamn SEC in as long as put the whole damn conference in as long as you don't go to 96.
Put Oklahoma in over fucking North Carolina. I can tell you that.
Yeah. Yep.
They've at least beaten somebody this year. I know they've been shit lately, but at least they took care of business in November, December. North Carolina hasn't done anything.
Go Beavs.
Yeah.
Go Beavs says Colby's the friend that peer pressured you into another shot, then you black out. Yeah, I'd take that as a compliment.
All
right.
He's taking he's taking Carson's taking Boise gets offered. Oh yeah.
That's a big one. That's a big one there.
We'll talk about that in 2 hours. Stay tuned.
All right, you guys want to do a shot? All right. I'm healthy again. I mean, I have a shot here. Does this work? That is rum. I just poured some Puerto Rican rum that I found in my house.
Cheers.
Yeah, I don't have a shot glass, but trust me, it's rum in here. Should I go get a shot glass? Do you want to talk?
I'll talk. Yeah, Bienick, hop
talk
back
for a
in
second.
here. Let's talk about how great Tom Izzo is. Just kidding. What do you want to talk about, Bienick? What's your favorite? Actually, this is a good segment while we wait for Colby. What is your favorite game on the slate tomorrow, or your favorite 4 or 5 games? Because the slate's pretty good. The slate is underrated late in the day.
Yeah, I hate these Saturday slates. They're overwhelming.
Trying to sell the fucking day, and you go, I hate these Saturdays.
Put them on Friday, put them on Sunday. I can't watch them all, especially with college baseball going on now. The game that I'm looking forward to most, VCU George Mason. I chose it as the thumbnail.
Am I an idiot for turning down tickets to that game?
Yeah, I mean,
no,
maybe
there's so many fucking games on Saturday. You have to watch them.
I know what the result's going to be too. So,
I have a
Jameson for you.
I don't drink rum a lot for some reason. I guess when I go to Columbia, I drink rum, but this might be an omen for a play later in the night.
Don't do it again.
Feels good. I need that aguardente next time.
You know, put some hair on your chest, Bienick. Little J-Mo an hour in. Let's go.
Let's go. I mean, yeah, Oklahoma double lock. We're making a lot of money tomorrow. Made a lot of money tonight. Made a lot of money tomorrow. Sunday. Slick Rick, baby. Let's go.
Oh, that's a lock, St. John. Well,
this is a lock.
I am worried about the number with the St. John's UConn game.
Me too.
It's like 10, then we're like, all right. But we'll talk about that after 20 cocktails tomorrow. See you then.
And that is a Fresno State glass, Carson. With this a lock. I was on TV. They asked me my best plays. Not all the lines were out, so I can't say that it was, but I'm locking up App State -4.5. Marshall's a fucking terrible team on the road. They just lost to like the worst team. What was it? Was it ULM or Louisiana caught them? Because I bet Marshall. They're so bad on the road. I am going in on App State. You coming?
I'll join you here. We'll take the culture here. I love App State, and I think that they're playing their best ball with this young group.
Hey, the chat is saying there's 2.5 out there. Look, I made these slides a while ago. So, it doesn't surprise me, but that is crazy that the money's going the other direction. Or
you might get the crowd that wants to fade the team off an overtime game less than 48 hours. But I mean, I thought App State played like shit the other night, so won. So
yeah, let's go. Double lock on the Mountaineers of App State. Next up. Oh,
here we go.
Texas Tech. Is this number still accurate? Let me check.
It is 11.5.
Okay. Dude, I don't know. I've been so bad on West Virginia this year. You don't want my pick on this play. I will not bet this game, but I'll take Texas Tech. I just feel like it's that far road trip. You fly in, you take a fucking bus. Another thing, we know West Virginia is depleted a little bit injury wise. I feel like Texas Tech, at the level they play defense at, on the road in a hostile environment, I feel like that normally doesn't fare well if you got a short rotation. I'm not betting this game, but give me Texas Tech. Mac, I know what you're doing, right?
I'm definitely taking the Mountaineers. I'm tempted to lock it in because the Vrees is good as a dog, man. Like when everybody says, "Oh, they got no shot in this game," like, do I think that they're going to win in Lubbock? No, I don't. But I think they're going to hang in there, just like they hang in all these road games, and I'll pull the trigger. Give me my Mountaineers plus 11.5. Texas Tech has Houston on Big Monday.
Monday Night Mac, lock it up, West Virginia.
Morgantown, you'll always be home sweet home to me. Good old Morgantown, WB.
There we go. Next up. Whoa. Little battle of South Carolina here with my line being completely incorrect. What's this number?
I would imagine 2.5, 3.5. Oh shit, 7.5.
Southern's laying 7.5.
What? Am I missing something? 7.5 for Charleston Southern?
It was a 7-point win by them on January 29th.
That's a lazy fucking line.
8.5. The chat is saying 8.5 is available. Should we bet Upstate?
Yeah, we're the only ones that like Upstate, I guess. But they've
lost 11 in a row, but man, they're better than their fucking record.
They cover all the time though.
Yeah,
they've lost 11 outright. Yeah, but they find a way to hang in games.
Let's play like Fran. Take a trip upstate. Lock up South Carolina Upstate plus 8.5. Shout out to Ryan Hasty, the great Ryan Hasty. Bet Upstate already. North Dakota State heading into Grand Forks to take on North Dakota. This is a slippery spot. As I was building the slide, I thought it's a slippery fucking spot because you just beat South Dakota State for the first time in a while. And then you're getting your little brother. Give me North Dakota. Give me North Dakota to get it done. No bet, but I it's a slippery spot because you won at South Dakota State, which you hadn't won at South Dakota State in a minute.
Yeah.
I think it's just you've been smelling yourself a little bit after that. You've been partying, I'm sure. Doing nose beers, everything else, I'm sure. Give me the Fighting Sioux.
This is senior day for the Hawks.
Dude.
Yeah, all right. Yeah, I'm betting North Dakota outright. Like, come on. This is like when you back the senior day, when you're playing your rival at home. And yes,
I'll join in. Well, who am I kidding? Let's bet this.
Let's go.
Fighting Sioux. Let's go. Grand Forks. Hold it down at the Betty Engelstad Sioux Center. You don't just walk in and talk to Betty. You got to know someone, damn it.
And we've seen them play well this year. I mean, we watched the Alabama game. That's their potential.
Yeah. You in, Bienick?
Yep. Let's triple lock this one.
Woo. Now we're talking. Now we're fucking talking.
Cocktail napkins got it at +1. Add in a little senior night motivation. They win the game.
Triple lock on the Fighting Sioux. All right. The party continues. Stony Brook. Wait a second. Stony Brook. You might be surprised at this, but Stony Brook is a team that I think can cover. They're getting 2.5.
Dude, this is we should lock Stony Brook. North Carolina A&T's been covering and winning these games outright as a dog over and over and over. Now they flip to a favorite expectations. Stony Brook gets him here.
As I was building the slide, I said, I am betting on Stony Brook. And then I placed the wager before the fucking show even went on. Yeah. So there's no doubt in my mind.
I know the human being and fish can coexist peacefully.
Double lock on the Seawolves. Let's go. Next up, East Tennessee State's at Wofford. Great fucking game. I love the fucking SoCon. Have you guys heard me say this before? I mean, this is just, of course, Wofford won by 3 back on January 4th. Give me ETSU in the points. No bet.
I'm going to bet this. ETSU is going to win. I think they're the better roster, and they're going to get the revenge angle here.
I do think they're the better team.
Yeah. Take that 2.5, my favorite dog number with 5.5. Yeah, let's go. ETSU, let's go.
Moneyline Mac locking up the Buccaneers of ETSU. Next up, Penn State is heading to the barn, where some say it's the greatest home environment there is. You had bands request to play at the barn over the goddamn Hollywood Bowl. All right. The Beavers, or the Gophers, I'm sorry. It looks like a beaver right there. Gophers, Beavers. There's a thin line between Gopher and Beaver, right?
Oh, absolutely.
It's kind of like Wolverine and Badger. Someone asked me the difference. What's the difference in a Wolverine and a Badger the other day? And I struggled. I'm like, I have no idea, really. Aren't they the same? Turns out a Wolverine's a little bit bigger than a Badger. Give me Minnesota. No bet.
I'm going to flip you here. Minnesota just won at USC and at UCLA, coming back to the Midwest off 2 dog wins. They already won at Penn State this year. I think Penn State's going to fight here. I think Penn State's going to win the game outright. I'll lock up Penn State. Revenge game.
Unsuccessful flip. This is the fucking barn. The barn will
Anybody
prevail.
there for Penn State?
The barn will prevail. Bienick,
Who
what's
lost to
up?
Washington already this year at home.
The difference between a Wolverine and a Badger, like Colby mentioned, Wolverine's a little bit bigger. Wolverine's paws are like massive, and the claws are bigger. Also, Badger lighter colored face than the rest of its body.
All I know is those creatures are fucking awesome.
This is a great spot for Penn State.
I have high respect for Gophers, Badgers, and Beavers, and Wolverines. Man, I feel like we're talking about some of the best animals out there. I think Nittany lion, it's a lion. Those are badass, but like everyone knows that. Fucking Lion King and everything. You know, Gophers, Beavers, Badgers, Wolverines, they don't get the hype, but they're giving you classic material nonstop. You're locking that.
Yes, I think Penn State wins outright.
Manila Mag, lock it up, Penn State.
Weirdos in the chat again.
Someone's calling me Morgan Freeman. Daniel, fuck's happening in the chat?
The bend over
You
crowd.
froze.
The Providence fans are here. Here you go, Providence.
Are they here? I missed
Don't
them.
forget the soap.
I missed them.
Yeah, that one guy's here. Yeah, I think he's in there. I don't know.
Huh. There we go.
If the Providence guys are in here, they hacked Mac's internet.
There we go. Moneyline Max betting Penn State. Next, Maine heading to the golf course. Get this bullshit out of here. The golf course is hot right now. Give me the golf course. This is a sand trap right here. Binghamton outright.
I'm with you, man. I'm with you. I mean, the golf course been chippy now. Whatever they're taking at the turn has been good. Yeah, give me Binghamton.
I mean, I'm close to pulling the trigger. Shout out to Sean Sloan. Been a while. What up, Dundee? We salute you. Appreciate you tuning back in. I mean, dude, should we bet this?
Or is this a discipline game?
I mean, you don't normally like to have Binghamton on the card on a Saturday, but
let's fire away. Short home.
that's what I'm saying. They're fucking. Let me ask you this: will this line go up overnight?
Potentially. I mean, what Maine? What are they off of? They're off back-to-back losses. That's the only problem.
Let's stay away. There's a lot of good plays. Let's stay away.
I'll stay away. You're right. Let's go.
Next up,
This
Greensboro. Oh my God, dude! When I was making the slide, I had to I checked 3 books just to make sure this was real.
You just kept enlarging the fucking images, and as you're reading, you're like, "Oh my God,
no fucking way! What's going on here?"
Like, what the fuck? If I make the image larger, it's the line gonna go shorter.
What is this number? Mercer's fucking terrible. They did beat Mercer. Beat him the first time. We have to lock Greensboro. There's no way. We have to dive in.
Where are we at in the standings? Where are we at in the standings?
Greensboro's 2nd place right now. Mercer's 8th place.
Why is this number here, though?
Mercer beat him by 1 on January 22nd.
I'm off.
For what it's worth, the napkins got it dead on the fucking number 3.5.
Which way does it lean, Noah?
Let's see. I gotta find it again. Slightly in favor of Mercer.
All right, I'll lock up Greensboro.
Yep, double lock UNC Greensboro.
There you go. You validated my analytics.
Let's go. Another thing is Greensboro just lost.
Yeah,
blown out by ETSU. No way. Dive into the stink, Patty C style.
Yeah, man, you just gotta fucking hold your nose and dive into that fucking shit.
Yeah. Dive in.
At least the napkin validated that. Like, it wasn't just some wacky ass offline. At least it was an analytics line.
Next up, speaking of stink, the pussy pack is here. It's a foul pussy if I've ever smelt one.
They got destroyed on the baseball diamond today too.
Oh, fantastic!
They get destroyed everywhere.
Yeah, that's what their institution's for. Beatdowns. Wake Forest in Raleigh, North Carolina against the pussy pack. Wake Forest laying 3.5. Kevin Keats complained. How fucking pathetic was this press conference?
It is horrible.
Well, we don't have that. We could have got a better roster if we had more money. Or you could coach better. How about you could coach better? Okay, it's not true. That's not true.
I mean, if you had more money, you'd get a more talented roster.
Okay.
You're in the AC fucking seat, man.
I was about to say, like, and what I subtweeted was Drake took a D2 team.
Yeah, I saw
right.
that.
And Drake took a D2 team, and they've been rolling. They beat Vanderbilt. They beat many Power Fives. Miami, they blew out. No, shut the fuck up. And yeah, Rob Donaldson's point. They had all transfers last year too.
Yeah, but last year they had more money to go into the transfer portal and get.
How did they have more money if they went to the fucking Final Four?
Well,
what are you smoking over there?
You don't realize the Final Four money until the academic calendar.
No, I'm talking about fan engagement, business engagement. You go to the Final Four. Guess what? Your local pizza joint right up the fucking road says, fuck yeah, we went to the Final Four. Let's do this. I'm going to give you money.
The NIL money is
that's how college sports works. Even before NIL.
Yeah.
That's a booster's money when you get excited about a team, when you make a run.
You're right. I wasn't thinking. I'm thinking of what it's going to be, not what it is right now.
But with that said, NC State's going to ruin Wake's.
I do think they ruin Wake's.
I'll lock him NC State.
Dude, here's my thing, though. I've been locking them up, but I've been getting my ass kicked, and I believe that's an omen. I'm staying away.
Yes.
I'm staying away. I'll let you have the pussy pack here. Moneyline Mac, locking up the pussy pack. Take it on the money line. Take it on the fucking money line, dude.
Their fan base will get up for Wake. Like those North Carolina schools get up for one another.
Yeah, no, they will. They will. I agree.
Colby,
Towson, what's up?
Kyle Leonard Larson wants to know why you call Binghamton the golf course.
Because it sounds like a golf course.
It does sound like a golf course. He is right.
I shit you not, Kyle. I've only golfed a couple times in my life, and I believe I might have golfed at a golf course named Binghamton. I can't remember it. I don't like golf really. But I'm pretty sure I golfed at a golf course named Binghamton in my life before. So when I first was doing the show, I just said, "This is fucking a golf course." I mean, I knew the school existed, but I'm saying it's a golf course. And it just kind of, we ran with it from there. And they're actually good this year.
Kyle is a golf pro.
Oh, there you go. Well, I retract all my statements about golf.
Well, he says he says it reminds him of Caddyshack.
I love Caddyshack. Now, golf movies.
That's the best.
I love Tin Cup. I love Caddyshack. I love Happy Gilmore. Are you saying Caddyshack best comedy all time? Is that number one for you?
Yeah, that's.
I will say Dangerfield, man. Oh my god. I wouldn't put it number one, but I fucking love the movie.
It's a great movie.
Yeah. I love all those. Have they made a bad golf movie? I don't even know if they have. No, I mean, I guess I fell asleep during Bagger Vance, but I mean,
yeah,
I think it was actually.
Hasty's right. I walked onto my golf team at school I played for a semester because they needed bodies.
Yeah. That's why I throw slander.
It's almost golf season.
I will say Bagger Vance, I saw it the second time somewhere. I think it was on a flight. It wasn't bad. First time I fell asleep. Second time, I mean, it's not your typical type of movie. It was kind of like, it was all right, I guess. I'm not going to say it's a bad movie. It's just a weird movie. Best comedy all time. That's tall.
That's a broad question.
It's so tough too, because there's different styles of comedy, like slapstick, and then there's like I used to work at a Blockbuster Video way back in the day, and believe it or not, what's it called? Big Lebowski was in the drama section, and I always thought like, damn, how the fuck are they calling this a drama? Right? And I was like, what? And they're like, well, it's not necessarily something about Mary or something. And I'm like, yeah, I understand that, but it's not a drama. But yeah, I mean, Monty Pritchett, I love Peter Sellers. I could talk about Peter Sellers for 30 minutes on this fucking show, but we have 600 games to get to. One of them being a lock for me. Towson just lost after 12 straight wins.
I know.
They're winning this fucking game, dude.
This line reeks.
They're winning this fucking game. I'm locking up Towson.
I'm going to treat I'm on the Towson side, but I'm like, why is this line not 3 or 3.5, 4? I'll take it. I'll dive in again. This in Greensboro. I'll dive in off the bounce back wins. Good teams finally.
Double lock on Towson. Yes, me, myself, and Irene is fucking hilarious. Norm Macdonald is my fucking guy. I have a great Norm Macdonald story for you. I've met Norm a few times, but one, I was a young comic, and I was actually working. I was bartending at a time, and he went to, I guess, do the comedy theater by there. I was just doing like open mics at the time, and I had gotten off work, and I'm just walking in this like shopping mall that I worked at, where like the restaurant was, and I run into Norm Macdonald. He's walking right next to me. I go, Norm, and I tell him I'm a comic. And I say, hey, I've been a couple years in. I'm just doing open mic still and I run my own room. And he's like, dude, I got a show tonight. But first, like, he's like, come talk to me the entire time. We're walking for like 15, 20 minutes. We walk into a shoe store, right? Cause it's like a shopping mall. And he fucking buys me a pair of shoes. Just out of the kindness of his heart, we're talking, and he's just, I tell him how much I loved him. I was like, I think you're fucking the funniest fucking comic, and you're great, man. And I just want to say my respects. But he's like, you want a pair of shoes? and I'm like, sure, I'd love a pair of shoes.
Yeah.
He buys me a fucking pair of shoes. He got himself a pair of shoes too. And then he gave me free tickets to his show that night, which I brought a girl, and it was awesome. And he even came by after and said what's up and everything. It was the coolest fucking experience ever. And then like a decade later, I ran into him at the Comedy Store, and it was awesome because I had just gotten on stage and he'd seen my bit. He didn't remember me, but I did tell him once I brought up the story, he remembered me. And then it was cool because then we had mutual friends and it was great. But it was one of the coolest things ever. I was like, I was probably 19 or 20 years old, and the guy bought me a fucking pair of shoes, New Balances. And yeah, I don't have the shoes anymore, unfortunately. Great fucking guy. I love that guy. And also, in my opinion, and I think most comedians' opinions, the most fucking gangster comic of all time. I went to the Improv one night on Melrose in LA, and he was going to record a special. I didn't go because of that. It was just ironic. And he went to go record a special, and I guess like he bombed the first minute. Like someone gave him some shit, and I was kind of at the bar, so I wasn't really a part of the room at the time. But the attention of the crowd over the next like 15 minutes brought me into the room. And so apparently it costs money to set up cameras and shit. Like he's spending money out of his own pocket to record a special. and he bombs the first like 10 minutes on a joke, and he just dives into that joke for the next hour. So he burns all of his money on the special, just going in on what was offensive to the crowd. One of the funniest things I've ever fucking seen in my life. And the most gangster shit ever that I've seen from a comedian, like to do that. And then to make, he was comfortable with uncomfortability, which is incredible to me. Like, I think he's one of the best comics that's ever fucking touched the fucking planet. May he rest in peace, man. Great fucking guy. Anyway, Towson's a double lock. Buy yourself some New Balances. Wagner is at Chicago State.
Great game.
What is this number?
What is this number? Probably what, Wagner -2.5. No, Chicago State's favored. 1.5. Give me Chicago State. No
Give me Chicago State. You're locking it?
I said no lock. No.
Oh, okay. Davidson is at Fordham. Davidson laying 2.5. Man, it's a sneaky. Shouldn't this line be bigger?
This line should be way bigger.
Yeah, give me Fordham. No bet.
What's Davidson off? Back-to-back losses, hitting the road. Give me Fordham. No bet.
All right, moving along. The Citadel is catching 19.5 at Chattanooga. Stop it. Give me the points with the Citadel. What is this? I feel like I should lock this, but I can't because it's the Citadel.
Yeah, Chattanooga's won 1,000 in a row. I mean, the first meeting was a 13-point game. They got Greensboro on deck. Citadel's the play, actually.
I mean, dude, they get their ass kicked in some of these games.
Yeah,
I'm staying out. I'll take the Citadel. No bet.
No bet, but I think they're the right side.
Next up. Iowa State. We got to talk a lot about this, but Iowa State's at Houston, and I do have a wager in this game. But are you caught up to date with all the news, Mac?
Yeah, Jones.
Mac basically broke the news.
Yeah,
oh,
yeah. I
okay.
tweeted out. I got a little bird. He may be in the chat saying that a couple guys from Cyclones were going to be out. Yeah, I was ahead of the curve on Twitter.
Yeah, I did. Yeah, my bad. I didn't see that. But
Rob Donaldson was the bird.
I
didn't know if you wanted to take credit.
I'm still taking the points, man. I think we should bet the points.
This is the producer game. This is the fucking producer game. Everybody's like, "Oh my god, Iowa State's gonna be dead." They don't care who's out. This is gonna be a fucking football game. They're gonna beat the fuck out of each other. Houston's gonna win 60 to 55, and it's college game day. That's a fucking
and Curtis Jones only started like 7 or 8 games for Iowa State. He's like their 6th man in a lot of situations.
Money line, just at
plus 600, I think.
Dude, they're live in this game. How many times do we see this where a team has a couple guys out, everybody lets down, they got college game day distractions on, they got Texas Tech revenge game on Big Monday. Iowa State's going to hang in there and maybe win this game outright. I'm all over Iowa State.
I'm with you. Double lock.
Culture.
On the clones. Let's go.
Somebody worth fucking 6 points in the spread. This line is ridiculous now.
Next up, the airport is heading to the jerk-off corner. Jerry Falwell. Liberty taking on the Flaming Libs. Libs are laying at 14.5.
Ooh.
I mean, Liberty's they can't afford a loss or anything, but it is a big ass number for a team that scores like 55 points a game. Still, FIU is 1-10 on the road. I'll take the Libs.
I'll take FIU. Give me the airport.
Fair Dick is in Loretto, Pennsylvania, taking on St. Francis.
Is this an LIU game by default?
What is his number? Can you get no? Just Loretta. Oh, Loretta. What's this number?
Fair Dick minus 1.5.
Give me St. Francis. No bet.
Think so. Yeah, same. No bet.
This game's awesome, actually. Longwood at UNC Asheville. I feel like there's been some classics over the past few years in these games. Longwood won by 9 on January 8th. What's this number?
Longwood. I'm not seeing it.
Anyone got the Longwood Asheville number?
I don't see it.
Why the fuck is this information not out there? This is what I'm talking about. This is the tinfoil shit I'm talking about here.
I kind of like Longwood.
I kind of like Asheville. This lost by 50. 3.
Dude, that line stinks.
I'm taking Asheville.
I'll take Longwood. Asheville.
I might bet this.
Asheville's banged up.
I think Asheville's better than Longwood. I mean, who banged up? Who's out?
They got banged up in the game the other night. A couple guys,
they haven't lost a game at home. They're 12-0 at home.
But Longwood fucks with them though. Remember, Longwood annihilated them in the championship game.
I'm taking Asheville. I'll stay away because of the injury potential. If I find out everyone's a go, I'm going in on Asheville.
I think it's foo-foo shit that Mac's wishing upon this game.
You see any injury report?
No.
I watched the Radford game the other night.
I don't see anything that sticks out.
Okay, well, do you think anybody's going to report Big South injuries?
Yeah.
All right, name me a Big South injury out there right now. Nobody's got a Big South injury on a fucking 160 game slate.
Demorian Williams of High Point. Do I need to read the headline?
No, you're going to put us to sleep.
Thought so.
I will take Asheville. Maybe you're right. Maybe you're wrong.
It's a stay away from me. I'm taking long.
I'm close to locking up Asheville, but the injury thing, fringe. Check the picks page. Wilmington's laying 5.5 at Hampton. The old 5.5 number.
This line fucking stinks, man. Oh.
I'll take Wilmington, no bet.
Line says Hampton for sure. I'll take Hampton. No bet.
High Point in Boiling Springs taking on Gardner Webb. High Point's laying 6.5. Give me Gardner Webb. High Point's already clinched.
Should we bet Webb?
No. No. If it was a Tuesday, I would say, yeah, let's go.
I don't think High Point is officially clinched outright yet. So I'll wait, but I think that they are. I think Gardner Webb is the right side.
I'm with you. Georgia Tech's at Boston College. Why don't you lock this one up? No, be wild. David Stoudemire and the Jackets are laying 2.5. Give me BC to win this one.
Okay. I'll smash it in a waffle iron.
Is this, you know what? This is not the worst game of the day. I know the worst game of the day. This is not the worst game of the day.
I think BC's the right side. I'm with you, but I mean, Who is Georgia Tech's be laying points on the road? Never. Like
it is not the C-Dub game. This is ACC Network.
No, the C-Dub game reeks. The C-Dub game is fucking stinky. It's great. Yeah, give me BC, I guess. Why not?
Tulsa is catching 6.5 at Rice. I'm so shell shocked after that Tulsa bet the other night. I think Tulsa plus the points is the play. But I'm a little shell shocked after that ass whooping the other night. Give me the Golden Hurricane, no bet.
Yeah, no bet.
Next up, Tennessee's rivalry game. Tennessee Tech against Tennessee State. Well, backwards. Tennessee State at Tennessee Tech in Cookeville. Tech's laying 1.5. State won by 12 the first matchup. This line reeks. Give me State. No bet.
Give me Tech. No bet either though. C-Dub.
Pitt is going in to South Bend, Indiana. I'm gonna turn around this fucking program. I'll turn around this fucking program. I don't give a shit. I believe in me. I believe we can get our ass kicked by 40 points to fucking SMU. Team we ain't ever heard of in the goddamn Atlantic Coast Conference. All right. Now we're taking on Pitt. Eat shit, Pitt. I'm turning this fucking program around. Pitt. I can't take I bet Notre Dame that other game. I can't go there anymore. They showed no signs of life in that fucking game.
Notre Dame's gonna fuck them up. Let's go. Lock up the Irish. It's the game after the game. Get up spot. Notre Dame by 15. Let's go.
You know, I actually think you might be onto something here.
This is gonna be the spot where everybody goes, "Oh my God, Jeff Capel's back."
I actually think the more I think about this, I think you're onto something here.
After the game, 3 straight home games. They get up tomorrow.
I'm in. I'm in.
They are gonna fraud fucking phonies up.
Double lock, Notre Dame. I mean, why is the line like this after that game? Dive into the
watching it, everybody on the C-Dub.
Double lock, Notre Dame.
Remember last time they went there when the line was at like that, and then old Mike Bray gave him the old. We're gonna go back into the linebacker.
But yeah, Mike Bray though, and he was doing shots. Shout out to the great Mike Bray. DeMatha,
He goes, we're gonna beat Pitt, and then we're gonna go to the linebacker and take shots all night.
DeMatha High School, my pops' high school.
Yes.
Bienick, are you locking up Ball State and Buffalo? Oh,
no. Do you guys want to know the number that the cocktail napkin has on Pitt Notre Dame?
Yes,
it's 6.5.
8.5.
Oh shit! Damn it.
Well, I'm convinced on this Notre Dame angle. I think it makes a lot of sense. I
thought the cocktail napkin liked Pitt. Oh wait, no. The cocktail napkin is slightly biased because of some people's preseason rankings, right? And mine being one of them.
Just a little bit.
Yeah.
We got to take Buffalo here, right?
I think so. No bet.
9.5 points.
Yeah.
No bet. Give me the Blue Bulls. Next up.
By the way, if it makes you feel better, Pitt is a very attractive pick in the chat right now. So Notre Dame all day.
Perfect. Rhode Island taking on these Billikens. St. Louis laying 6.5. I will lay it.
I'll lay it and I'll lock it. St. Louis is good at home. I like the Billikens. They make shots in that arena, and I think Rhode Island's.
I'll join you. We're agreeing too much, but
from the notion.
Double lock, Billikens. Next up, you have Samford hosting Western Carolina. The Cats are getting 16.5. Samford just came off that bad loss, so the sweep by Furman. I'm still taking the no lock though.
Yeah, I'm with you. No bet though. No bet.
Evansville is getting 7.5 in Chicago, taking on the Flames. Give me Evansville in the points. No bad.
I'm with you, Evansville. No bet.
Next up, ULM is in Jonesboro, Arkansas. Like they're getting 20.5.
I'll lock up Arkansas State. This line's telling they're gonna
20.5.
They're gonna beat it by 77.
Last time was only a 15-point game, and that was at the Faint Ewing Arena. I do think I'm not locking this, but I do think Arkansas State's the right side. One line back, lock it up, Arkansas State. Next up, we got this is a fucking play.
Yeah, I think the number actually is 4.5. So ignore the name.
Oh yeah, it is 4.5. Sorry. No one's been going to the Murphy Center. I don't know if you guys have caught this.
I know your handicap is dead.
So on January 23rd at the Bear Claw in Huntsville, Texas, Middle Tennessee only won by 2. Revenge. Sam Houston money line lock. Double lock. Let's go. And a good day to you. Oh no, I'll save it for that game. I think that game's coming up. Right? Yeah, it's actually right here. Well. Fresno State 5-22 on the road, taking on the Air Force Falcons 3-23.
This game is great.
Fresno won by 9 at the Save Mart Center a month ago. Well. Do I have a wager for you? Lock Fresno.
You fucking Fresno?
You're goddamn right I am. We battling?
I hope that shot was good because Air Force is getting in the win column in the fucking Mountain West tomorrow. Fly high, Falcons. Let's go.
Oh, buddy, you just don't know. Athletes will always beat squares. Here we go.
Not when it comes.
We got a battle. Dundee on Fresno, Mac on the Falcons.
Take the discipline and integrity.
Athletes will always beat squares of this caliber, is what I should say.
Those athletes at Fresno are dumb fucks. They don't know their ass from their elbow.
Like it's a little chaotic.
They're fucking idiots.
But they can dunk. I don't know that anyone in Air Force can actually dunk. And I met them all at Mountain West Media Day. I was like, I'm looking at me. I'm interviewing me. You know what I mean? I'm like, wait, what's going on here? Yeah, you're part of the basketball. Are you a staffer? No, you play small forward for them.
Do you work at Circuit?
Yeah. Yeah, that's what I thought. I was very confused. I was like, I'll take another cocktail. Thank you. Oh no, you play small forward? I didn't. For Air Force. Small, really. In the Mountain West, you're D1 athlete. Yeah. Okay. Be you, man. I got another lock here. Ole Miss heading into Nashville to take on Vandy. A lot of speculation. Is Chris Beard out the door?
Rick Pitino gave us this lock right here.
Vanderbilt is like one big win away from solidifying an NCAA tournament bid. It cashes tomorrow. Lock up these doors. -1.5. You in?
Oh yeah, I love Vandy. Vandy's been a different team at home. They make shots in that fucked up arena, and I did hint it a couple weeks ago that I think Ole Miss has kind of not been playing very good basketball ever since the Mike Woodson shit, and then Pitino took it to another level. I didn't see that coming this morning. I woke up, I go, what the fuck? Oh, you gotta love Slick Rick. He'll just throw anything out there, man.
Double lock on these doors. Storm.
They should. And to Patino's point, Indiana should hire Chris Beard. That'd be a no-brainer.
Morehead State's laying 5.5 against Eastern Illinois. Give me EIO.
We should. It is tempting to bet EIO. They are not eliminated from the tournament yet, and Morehead's a fucking fade machine right now. Yeah, I'll lock it EIU.
I'm not gonna lock it, but
too many.
Money line max, locking up these Panthers. Slick Rick basically said that Indiana should hire Chris Beard. He'd be fantastic for them.
It is a lot of noise, but I do agree with him.
And he only did it on the biggest sports podcast out there. So
he was on our show. Did you guys do a show without him? What podcast was that?
No, Slick Rick should be on our show in the offseason, though.
It was part of my take.
Oh, I thought it was McAfee.
McAfee's not really a podcast anymore, right?
I don't fucking know. I don't listen to fucking podcasts. I don't travel anymore. Leaving LA, I used to listen to like 20 fucking podcasts. And now I get everywhere. I can get to everywhere I want to be within 10 minutes. It's actually, I kind of miss traffic.
Paul said the Doug Gottlieb show.
Alcorn State.
Head coach. It's a real thing in this year. God, what the fuck is going on?
Alcorn State's at Jackson State. Jackson State's laying 7.5.
Here we go.
Awesome.
This is your shit. This is the swag Saturday.
Yeah, and we're locking up Alcorn State. They're staying within this goddamn number. I actually think they're live to win the fucking game. I already bet this.
All right, let's go.
Yeah. Alcorn plus 7.5 double lock. And yes, the Joey Diaz podcast is the fucking best shit out there. I don't listen to podcasts as much now because I don't travel. That's what sucks. I got a flight coming soon though. I'll dive in. I like listening to all that shit. Diaz, Rogan, all that shit. But yeah, he's great.
Hey, they must have been listening to your swag parlay because the line's down to 6.
I still think Alcorn's the play. I mean, I would take this all the way down to like. I mean, honestly, I think they could win the game.
3.5.
If you're telling me it's like 2 or 2.5, I'd probably say stay away. But 6, I still think it's the play. 5.5. Some people say shop around though, because what I'm seeing right here, I see a 6.5 over here. Shop around. Alcorn though, definitely part of the SWAC parlay. Eastern Washington's at Northern Arizona, and I can't help myself. You motherfuckers with your goddamn Sky Dome bullshit. You need a football stadium outdoors in your beautiful city. I want to live in Flagstaff one day. Once you get other ethnicities, I will lock up Northern Arizona minus 3.5.
I'm gonna battle you.
Shut the fuck up, dude. Eastern Washington's trash.
This line is short. Give me E-Dub. I like E-Dub here. Let's go. I hate fucking.
You're gonna eat so much shit on this, dude. You're gonna eat.
Northern Arizona sucks.
E-Dub is terrible.
We
got a battle. Eastern Washington, Northern Arizona. Dundee on the Jacks. Mac on the Eagles. Jerry Davis. Hold on here, Jerry Davis. I love you, Jerry. My SWAC Saturdays have been undefeated. My 2 SWAC parlays have been on Saturdays. It's the Monday SWAC parlay that fucked me, and I shouldn't have given it out, and it was my fault, and I hope it doesn't ruin this Saturday's one. Saturday SWAC parlays, I am 2-0 on SWAC parlays, and those aren't just 2 team parlays; those are 5 fucking team parlays.
Like
I think the first one was 6. I think the first one was 6. Second one was 5. Yeah.
Imagine bitching. Imagine bitching that you didn't hit a 5-1 parlay. No wonder we have somebody fucking jack fucks.
It's so it's so
For what
sad.
it's worth. For what it's worth, I think this is a positive comment from Jerry Davis.
Oh no, I know. Jerry's he's a real one.
Okay.
One of the good ones.
I just didn't want you to think that this was a negative.
There's no slander here. There's no slander here. I'm in a good mood. I haven't been able to drink in a week because I've been drinking I guess there's alcohol, NyQuil, but you know what I mean. I'm in a good mood right now. You can't reach me. I'm invisible.
You can reach me.
George Mason
is a lock.
Dude, I thought when we plugged in the number on the SGP show yesterday, this was showing at like 6 or 7 on Ken Palm. Even we compared it with Ken Palm. We compared it with Torvik. 10.5. I'm going to take George Mason. This is a rivalry game.
It's a rivalry.
Tony Skin's been a part of this rivalry. He's going to send that message to his team. I'm not betting this. I was prepared to bet this at 7. 10.5 is basically telling me I think Mason is going to cover this. Your thoughts?
I think Mason's walking into an avalanche tomorrow. I think VCU's going to blow them out. I think they're a different team in that building.
It's so chalky, though. I feel like everybody is going to be on VCU. This number is even like, it's so chalky. This might be the most chalkiest play on the whole entire card.
No, Houston.
This is number 2 then.
I just think VCU in that building, Mason has won all these close-ass games. They're going to get drilled here, but I think they could get him back in the conference tournament when it's in D.C.
I'm taking Mason.
I'll lock at VCU.
Do you want to know the napkin number before you pull the trigger?
We got 7 or 8, 9, 11?
7.5.
That's what every number we computed. We make our numbers like through an algorithm there, but we also compare it against Torvik, compare it against Ken Palm. Everything was like 6 to 7 range. And I was like, what? They opened this at 10.5?
Yeah. When they open it 2.5 points off, whatever the analytics say, it's a lock. VCU blowout. They're a different animal in that building, man.
Give me Mason. No bet. Moneyline Mac, lock it up. VCU. Next up, I need a line. I need a fucking line. Daniel Katie's just saying they're a different animal. I hope you're talking about the goddamn Long Island Sharks taking on this fucking college basketball, college sport bullshit with the fucking Dolphins up in fucking Syracuse, New York, like you're watching goddamn what the fuck, Jason Voorhees, the fucking film franchise, the Friday the fucking 13th with the goddamn Crystal Lake bullshit. I saw that fucking Bill Pullman fucking movie, Lake Placid, with the goddamn crocodile bullshit in a fucking lake in upstate New York. That was bullshit. This is bullshit. The line is 1. We're getting fucking rich tomorrow. We'll go up to your goddamn Syracuse where Bob Costas caught that pink eye eating another man's asshole. All right, we got no problem here. I guarantee you this. The fucking Sharks are cashing, and let me tell you.
All I know is we're hard-working, tax-paying people like you, and we don't take shit from nobody. You got that, asshole? Ask me. The fucking union, it works for you.
I mean, we've had a fucking week off in this bullshit, Dolphin bullshit. We're going to beat the fucking Dolphins up in fucking Syracuse, New York. You couldn't beat a goddamn Snowballs, you fucking pansy-ass, pussy-ass bullshit. You go up to upstate New York, it gets all kind of wacky. It gets all kind of fucking wacky. Everyone was giving you out fucking granola. It's fucking weird. you this. The fucking Sharks don't put up with that bullshit. We're coming in there, and I know it ain't the Steinberg Wellness Center where the screws are loose, but we will go up there and some fucking little fucking hemp-wearing piece of shit offers me granola. I will punch him in his fucking face. And so will the whole goddamn Long Island Shark team. And you better believe, after the game, we're hopping that bus. The bus driver knows the goddamn directions. I even booked multiple bus drivers on the fucking bus. We're going straight to Lugas, and we are having a goddamn party. Mac can't get in if he wanted to. I don't give a shit if he had all the money in the world. But this is a goddamn lock and 5 seed one. Boom. Sharks. They don't put up with that dolphin bullshit. You know they do that funny shit, too. You hop in the water with some dolphins down at Disney where they start fucking humping you, male-on-male shit. You know what I mean? We don't do that shit here with the Sharks. What are you doing here?
I want to congratulate the Central Connecticut Blue Devils on winning the NEC because Lemoyne is beating LIU tomorrow. Lock battle, give me the Dolphins, baby.
You're so fucking dumb. Baby. You don't know what you fucking involved in.
Team on the road, no fucking pull wires and shit. The voodoo zone.
We got a battle with your goddamn mayonnaise bullshit in your fucking Syracuse town with your goddamn flavored fucking coffees. All right, all this bullshit. Can't stand that goddamn shit. We're going to go up there with the fucking message to all those fucking hippies. Woodstock's been dead, all right? They're still celebrating fucking Limp Bizkit coming to their goddamn town. All right. All right. Duquesne is at the Bonnies. I mean, I'll take the Bonnies laying 6.5. Next.
Kind of an interesting game, don't you think? Yeah, I'll lay with the Bonnies. I'll just take them at home.
I'm going from upstate to upstate's throwing me off a little bit. Give me the Bonnies.
Yeah, well, yeah, time out. You're gonna be up there with Lucas.
Yeah, we don't do this Bonnie bullshit. You know what? I tagged the broad named Bonnie back in '72. Right? That was back when she had a bush and I had no problem going down. All right, let me tell you that right now. I went the distance. Boom. She's still talking about me. She writing diaries and shit, trying to find old Pick Dundee. I get it.
She's talking about that triple.
Yeah. She talking about all that good shit. All right. We don't need anything. We don't need no fucking protection. We don't do any fucking protection. That's some bullshit where I'm from. All right. Bonnie's on the play. Next up, Seattle in Orem, Utah. Taking on the Valley. Why are we got to lock the Valley here.
We should, but they're in first, and they just came off an overtime.
Seattle, no, I don't give a shit. Seattle's awful on the road. Lock.
Dude, this line.
I'm laying it with Valley. Boom.
I'm battling here. I don't think Utah Valley can finish the job and win the league.
Dude, have you been to Seattle? Going to Utah. It's like going to a different fucking planet. Like from the start, they're going to be very confused. Are you kidding me? Like you're going to lose money here. I get like this is worse than the Lemoyne play. You're in 100%?
Oh, 100%. Give me that crack out.
We got a battle. Mac going with the goddamn Seattle. Redskins, whatever the fuck their names are. I'm on Valley. Let's go.
I'm telling you, they rigged this shit for fucking Grand Canyon. Seattle's gonna knock them off tomorrow.
No, they have to go to Seattle later. They have to go to Seattle later.
Well, Utah Valley's gonna play them twice.
I think they go to Seattle in like a week.
God damn, it's February 22nd.
Yeah.
No, they don't.
No?
They already played at Seattle. They won by 4, January 25th.
Even better. Clemson, SMU in a gigantic ACC game. George W. will be in the building, and you better believe he might be bringing his posse. I feel like you've heard about them, but he brings a lot of people to these games these days. Where the fuck is this? Goddamn, I'm ruining the fucking timing of the fucking joke.
Wife.
Yeah. God damn it.
Look at that wife and her.
Dan Marino and his really dynamic wife.
I'm all over Clemson. I don't give a shit. Maybe I'm wrong. I know it's the biggest game in the history of the program. I'm going in on Clemson. I just don't believe SMU is good.
So,
this is a must-watch game for me, by the way.
What did SMU just do? They beat Notre Dame by what, 40?
Yeah.
Everybody's like, "Oh, we're back on the bubble. We're back on the bubble. Biggest game ever. All we got to do is beat Clemson." They're not going to beat Clemson. They're going to get blown out. Clemson lock. Come on, we've seen this before.
I'm with you. Double lock. Give me these Tigers.
We Tigers on this show.
Next up, I am excited to watch that game though. The new ACC actually delivers for once. Boston is at AU taking on American. What is this number, man?
American's only laying 3.5, and Boston, I think, could get them.
Nope. We do not agree. I will lay that 3.5 with AU.
Boston, no bet.
Boston's won a couple in a row. No.
Americans like George Mason, though, man. They've been winning all these close-ass games.
When they go on the road, you can talk me into it.
There ain't going to be anybody at this game.
I don't know. They're first place in the Patriot League.
Be
I went to a Bob Dylan concert there. Scattered ass was everywhere. All right.
Scattered ass is always good. That is a good sign.
Howard is at Morgan State. Howard's laying 1.5.
They might be at this game.
What is this number?
Dude, Morgan State's been chippy at home. I ain't fading them.
Yeah, I think we got to take Morgan State.
Morgan's been a pain in the ass to everybody at home.
I'll take Morgan State too. Howard won the first matchup.
No.
Oh,
good God.
There's a rivalry game. Georgia getting 17.5. It was 18.5 when I was on the show today, the TV show. So drop the point.
Isn't this a football spread every year too? It's usually the other way for Georgia. Georgia's like 18.5. That fucking Auburn this year.
Yeah. I'm on Auburn actually. I think Auburn's going to win by 25.
What's Auburn got on deck?
They have.
How the fuck did they get 3 games in a row at home? What the fuck is that about?
Auburn by 25.
Georgia's had a week off.
They could have a year off. They've had a decade off, to be honest. Maybe 2.
They already played. It was a 2-point game. I know that was at Georgia. I'll lock up Georgia. Too many.
Moneyline Mac locking up these dogs. Jason saying 16.5 on MGM. I might jump in on that. If it goes to 15, I'm in.
Too many.
Next up, Western Illinois taking on Little Cock, Arkansas, the Trojan men. What's this number?
Whoever it is, just go against Little Rock. They're a fraud. 10.5. What?
I'll take the Leathernecks. No bet.
Sprinkle.
I'll be honest. I don't think I've hit a bet on Western Illinois all year, by the way.
You know what we should have done at the beginning of the year is just bet on the money line against Arkansas State, Little Rock when they were a favorite. They have sucked as a favorite. Give me Western Illinois. Fucking Little Rock sucks.
Yeah, you got to take them.
Phony.
Next up, we have the Wahoos of Virginia.
This will move North Carolina's resume, won't it?
What is this number? I couldn't even find the number earlier when I was making the slide. Surprised at that. Normally the Power 5's out. What's this number?
Is this a Power 5? North Carolina's like 9.5. Give me Virginia. Give me Virginia.
I'll take the Wahoos too because Carolina just destroyed NC State.
Yes.
No lock. No lock.
I'm all over Virginia.
Yeah.
Everybody's penciling Carolina in already.
Actually, you know what? I'm in.
Yeah.
There's 10.5 out there. I see 10.5s out there.
He just finished his job.
Yeah. Bienick?
Triple lock. I've been on the mic for 3 hours. Triple lock.
Yeah. What are you eating over there?
He's got his goddamn Fig Newtons lined up. You know, those are orders. Triple lock on the Wahoos. Shout out to Giovanni who says, I love fighting with the wife.
Yeah.
We all been there.
Yeah.
Hopefully you got alcohol to join you. Go to the garage, pretend like you're building something.
I'll get to it one day.
That's what I'm saying. Pretend like you're building something. Open up that tool. You should always have like a flask of fucking Jack Daniels or something, Jameson in that tool, like where you keep the Phillips heads and shit. You pull out that drawer. Have some booze. Gotta have some booze. Sane. That's how you stay sane. Yeah. Triple lock on the Wahoos. Next up, Hofstra. It's at fucking Delaware. What is this number?
This will be a rig game. I don't even know what the number is. Delaware's laying 1.5. It's got rigging all over it.
I'll take Delaware. Yeah, or you could build up the blunts too, Shane. I would agree.
Do whatever you got to do. Whatever you
got to have that. The only problem is that if you got like I don't know, Shane, if you got kids or stuff, you got to pretend like you're going out to the shed, grab some other tools.
Yeah.
Make sure that shit you can't be seen with that. Then you're going to be next thing you know, even though it's fucking legal in a lot of states, it should. And I'm looking forward for it being legal everywhere. Delaware's the play. You?
Yeah, Delaware, no bet.
Yeah, no bet at all. Washington. Look at that. Great fucking logo. They got to go back to this fucking logo. It's like fucking Forrest Whitaker. Washington at Iowa City taking on the Hawkeyes.
This is a perfect comment from Shane. My kids used to say I smell like the garage.
There's a way to do it. That's the way to do it. I struggle with this game. I struggle with this game, man.
Dude, I kind of think Washington's going to get him. I lock up Washington. They dropped that game the other night. I think we get a bounce back spot here. This game is for like this game is for the postseason.
I'm going to take Iowa, no bet. I think there's a little bit of pride that Iowa fought hard. They kind of, everything went wrong in that Oregon game. They were in that thing. You're betting this?
Yeah, I'm betting Washington. If Iowa wins, it's going to be like
money on Mac. Lock it up. Oh, Washington Huskies.
I bet Iowa against Michigan State on Tuesday night for Fran.
Shout out to Raymond Burrows saying that logo looks like me when I'm getting in the Uber at 3 a.m.
Yes.
Wait, what was that one? Got an inside source?
Yeah, Fran's done after the year. Rob, you better hope Otzelberger doesn't take the Indiana job, or otherwise DeVries is going to be the next head coach of Iowa State. They might steal him from you.
Good point. Next up,
Hitler.
The Mexicans taking on Hitler. This is where I really love our fan base, because when I said that they were connected, I had like 20 messages when I woke up in the morning. saying it didn't happen. You don't know what the fuck you're talking about, Dundee. Well, some of them actually said it was World War I. It was like a friendlier one. Some people were calling me a fucking idiot, which I mean, I think regardless, I'm an idiot, but I was not wrong in a way. Like, I mean, I was wrong on the times, but it did happen. It did happen. I was wrong on the war, but there was two of those things. I can't remember which one's which. Right. Anyway, the Mexicans with his horse jumping all around. He'll kick you in the fucking face. I love watching videos of people trying to brand a fucking horse that get kicked in the face. I sometimes go down a rabbit hole on YouTube just watching that. What's this number?
3.5.
This is an interesting play here. I kind of like the Mexicans.
I like the Mexicans too. I think the Mexicans are chippy. I think they're
2-9 on the road though. But
it's late though. I think they can get one here. I'll lock up the Mexicans. I've heard enough about Hitler today.
You can get 4.5 out there, says the chat.
Be the Mexicans. Come on, Mexico.
I'll join in.
Mexicans.
I never was down with that Hitler bastard, unlike that piece of shit from Providence. All right. That piece of shit from Providence.
I'm locking Georgetown every game this year.
Yeah. Give me the Mexicans, double lock on Rio Grande.
These dirty Mexicans.
Mojo says horses kill more people than alligators.
Hello, that's a fucking nice.
It makes sense a little bit because you had so many more people riding fucking horses. You take a fall on a fucking horse. Christopher fucking Reeve, I mean, he didn't die. I mean, I guess he died. Does that count? It took him like a decade to die or two, but is that part of those stats? I need a confirmation if that was part of the kill rate.
You gotta
of
watch
horses.
out for all these analytics. People just make shit up.
That's what I'm saying. That could be. You could be 20 years later. Well, a horse took him out. Well, in a way, a horse did take him out.
This line's hilarious.
Yeah, we got to talk about this. Portland State is laying just 3.5. I mean, we loaded up. Portland State just played in Pocatello, and we loaded up on Idaho State because the line made no sense. Idaho State drilled them. I kind of think we should dive into the stink here. I just refuse to believe that you tell me Portland's going to go 0-2 on the road trip. This is a team that's third place in the big sky. They were in second prior to that loss the other night. You tell me they're just going to go winless on the road against some shitty competition?
I'll lock up Weber. I'm going back. I showed the discipline the other night. No bet. Weber's going to win this game. Let's go. Portland State's overrated.
Fuck
Weber.
you.
Weber all day, baby.
And fuck your Utah loving ass. All right. We are battling here. Dundee on Portland State. Mac on these Weber State Wildcats. Next up, Stonehill is going to New Britain. It is better than Old Britain. What's this number?
This is where Central Connecticut's going to clinch the championship.
What's his number?
Connecticut's laying 9.5. That's a lot of points.
All over Stonehill. All over fucking Stonehill here.
You should lock it.
I mean, it was an 8-point game, February 1st.
I'll lay it, no bet. I'm betting Central every game.
Give me the points, no bet.
They're a dynasty in that league.
Georgia Southern's catching 9 in Harrisonburg. I'm gonna lay it. Southern just had a rivalry game, overtime. Yeah.
I'm with you. Lay it, no bet.
Yeah.
No feel there.
Baylor is what is this fucking number? And I have to dive into the stink here. Baylor just lost. They need this fucking win, man.
God, this line fucking stinks.
The over-under's at 142.5, by the way. I mean, we have to go in on this.
Yeah,
we fucking have to go in on this.
Well, and the other thing, like, if Baylor had a quick turnaround, I would have been like, maybe we could talk ourselves into Colorado State, but they don't. I think Baylor blows it open. I think Baylor takes it out, all their frustrations on this year. They win by
I agree. Baylor. I don't give a shit who's out for them. I mean, they had a bunch of injuries all year.
Yeah, the big man's out for the year, so
yeah.
I mean, didn't know that.
All right, next up. We are going to Dover, Delaware. What is this number?
This is a good game. This is a huge game.
Second place in the conference in the MEAC here is South at Delaware State.
Delaware State, right off the rigging game the other day that I was at. South Carolina State, -2.5. Lay it.
I will lay it too. No bet.
Yep.
I can be talked into a bet right here. I know no one's been going to these fucking games.
Wyoming's gonna fuck them up.
That's my first thought. That was my first thought. But I will say, I follow. I was at Mountain West Media Days for football, basketball over the past couple of years. It has kind of been a thing of the people that I followed that I met there. How bad these Wyoming crowds have been, which is crazy because it used to be a lit environment.
Yeah.
It is a thing that like 12 people are going to these fucking games, but I just think Wyoming's going to get them. Let's go.
I'm all over Wyoming. Let's go.
Yeah.
Love this spot.
Double lock, Wyoming -4.5.
Revenge game too. They put all those road games.
Yeah. Next up. Oklahoma State getting 15.5 at the Fog against Kansas.
Oh man, it's a hilarious game.
I am not betting this fucking game, but I will lay it.
I'll bet it. Kansas is going to win by 30. This is Bill Self's alma mater. They usually traditionally drill Oklahoma State. And
what is your record betting Kansas this year? I got a feeling you have a shitty ass record betting Kansas this year.
No,
he's usually weekend with Kansas.
Huh?
I feel like years past he's fire with them.
I faded them in the two big other spread games, Colorado and UCF. I had them against Duke too. I know that. I think Kansas is going to fucking blow them the fuck out. This is a game where I think the talent can just fucking roll. They can get a front runner game, win by 25, pretend like they're good, but they're not good. I'll lock up Kansas.
Wonderland Mac, locking up the Jayhawks. I ain't touching this shit.
Oklahoma State's public too. Believe it or not.
This line. Did you see this line earlier? I saw this line earlier. What the fuck was this line? It's like 3.5, right? Double check this.
3.5.
I mean, everything tells me I should bet Eastern Michigan.
No bet.
But what is the number? Why is this number so bad? I mean, Eastern Michigan sitting there. They're in the middle of the race in the MAC.
I'll take the points. I'm not betting this fuck game though.
I'll lay it, but it reeks. It reeks. Oh, here we go. Here we fucking go. SWAC Parlay Part 2. Chapter 2 of the SWAC Parlay. Alabama State won the first matchup by 1 in Tallahassee. I'm all over Florida A&M plus 4.5 here. Lock. I am. The Rattlers on the road have not been bad. Go look at that Prairie View game. They won by 11. Go look at the Texas Southern game. They won. Go look at the Jack State game. They won. And Alcorn State, they won. They've beaten the best of the goddamn conference on the road. Just not Southern. Southern fucked them up.
I'll take FAMU. I'm with you.
Lock?
Yeah, let's go. Let's ride.
Double lock on the Rattlers. Fang gang. Let's go.
Got some racist people in the chat. They don't like the swag. That's racist.
Yeah, it is. Because the swag's fucking awesome. You pile of shit. I'm joking.
Money is in the crumbs.
How do you hate the swag? How do you hate the swag? Let me tell you something. SWAC is probably the most American fucking conference there is. They weren't invited to the fucking party. They created their own fucking conference because of all the oppression they were dealt. It is the ultimate fucking American conference. Fuck off. Next up.
I vote Missouri Valley, but another time.
Yeah. Lamar is at Houston Christian. What's this number?
Lamar is like 1.5. Give me Houston Christian.
This is a heater of a game.
Yeah.
I think you're right though, because Houston Christians hit a little bit of rough seas. I think you're right. 3 straight losses. Let's go. We should bet this.
Let's go, Houston Christian.
Yeah.
Let's go back to Old State.
Let's go. Double lock on Houston Christian. Next up, Norfolk State's at Coppin State. Oh man, what is this number? 13.5.
I actually thought it might be 21.5 when you put it on there. Like when you put it on there, I go, it might be.
My bad. That's it's 13.5. The over under's at 139.5. I mean, you gotta lay it, right? There's no way fucking Coppin State keeps this close.
I watch them in person. They're so much better than these other MEAC teams, other than maybe South Carolina State. Yeah, give me Norfolk. They're gonna kill them. Bad game.
Yeah, no lock, right? You're gonna lock this?
No.
Oh, okay. Okay.
That's a lot of points. I've got rigged enough in the MEAC lately.
I want to ask you about this one because when I was building the slide, there was no line.
I'm worried about
I think we should bet Presbyterian. Look, Radford's laying 5.5.
I know it's a fucking trap line. I think Radford's going to win by 5 or 6. That's where I'm torn. No bet. I'll lay with Radford. They make one more free throw than I'm worrying about. But I'm with you. It's a close game.
I'm taking Presbyterian, but you didn't give me the encouragement.
I think Radford's good. I laid it out the other night. I mean,
dude, they just won by like 40 though, man. It's against a rival in a way. Like they've had some great matchups lately.
If they were on the road, I would have been on Presbyterian, but they're at home, stay there, no travel. I think that they're going to win by 6, 5 or 6.
It's 6.5 now. Frank says in the chat. I'll take the points. I think Presbyterian's the right side. Radford could win the game. I think
they're telling you it's going to be a hard game for Radford. Radford's not going to drill them if everybody just thinks off that game. Like, I think they pull away late.
If I'll tell you this is at 4:30. If I hit my early bets and I'm in the positive, I'm going in on fucking Presbyterian. I might even go in on the fucking money line. Shout out to Clark in the chat. It says Blue Hose. The Chinese food restaurant is heading to Sela, Hammond, Louisiana. Shout out to the great Keith Landry. What's this number?
Sela is laying. Never can find this fucking team because they don't have a fucking name. Like, I don't know what their fucking name is. You fucking communist fucks. Sela Steelers laying 9.5. Fucking.
I think we got to take the Chinese food restaurant here.
Yeah, the fucking Chinese are always trying to hack some shit. Give me Sila. Fuck the Chinese. Just kidding. I love you.
I happen to love Jackie Chan. And I happen to I like the Chinese. All right. I like the Chinese. I mean, I don't like the communist society, but I mean, hey, who the fuck you're born into it. What are you supposed to do? You know, what are you supposed to do? They're good people. I mean, I'm very happy Dundee. You know that today. I haven't drank in a week. Fucking healthy. I'm not blowing fucking snot bubbles out my fucking ass. I mean, gosh, I just was so congested over the past week. I think the Chinese food restaurant plays the side. Yeah,
I'll take Sila. No bet.
Here's a bet. The system is intact. Vermont laying 4.5 against Lowell. Not Lowell.
Don't disrespect.
Lowell. Lock. Get this bullshit out of here.
Vermont.
Okay.
Vermont by 9.
Double lock Vermont. The system is intact.
Don't overthink it.
I love this. Fuck, not me. Fuck those COVID spreaders. You act like that was the people, though. That's the government. People are just.
That's what I said without saying it directly. I'm with you, bro.
Yeah. But the people are decent people. I mean, it's just they have a shit ton of people over there. Your average human being is a decent person. You know what I mean? Like it's a person by their government. You know what I mean? I strongly live by those things. Yeah, what the fuck am I talking about? But anyway, let's go. Coastal Carolina's at Troy. Troy's laying 15.5. I think we should take Troy.
Wow, it's the same fucking numbers the other night.
Yeah.
Give me the points. Whenever
really?
we say
I think we should take Troy, dude.
They should, but man, I think they get backdoored. They win by 14. I really do. No bet.
All right. I can't remember. That was a fringe to me. That was a fringe.
Don't do it. You'll get pissed off.
I'm laying it, but no bet. Lindenwood, the penitentiary is at SEMO. What's this number? SEMO's like red fucking hot, but don't sleep on my Lindenwood squad. They're coming along. Penitentiary, they built the second floor on that fucking place.
SEMO's laying 9.5.
Give me the points.
Give me the points.
Yeah. Let's go.
French block. I mean, is SEMO going to win every game by 70 in this fucking league? I mean,
they are red hot. They are. I think we should. Let's lock it. Let's lock it. Let's lock it. Double lock on the Lions of Lindenwood. Let's go.
Come on. Fight.
Let's fucking go. Next up, Lehigh Lafayette. Huge fucking rivalry game. What is this number?
This game should be on fucking Sunday. Lafayette laying 1.5.
Lehigh won by 40. Oh my God. I forgot about that. They won by 40 the first matchup. We have to take Lafayette. We should lock Lafayette. Because let me tell you something. That rivalry matters something. Like you're going to class, they're going to remind you of that. We should lock Lafayette.
All right, let's go. Lafayette.
Yeah. Double lock Lafayette. There's no way, right? I mean, you lost by fucking 40. You're not that bad of a fucking team. I mean, you're not great, but I'm saying like they have the same fucking record.
Rivalry.
That might be like my favorite play of the day. That's up there. UTEP is at Jacksonville State. Jacksonville State's laid 4.5. All right. I'm conflicted here because UTEP's day 2 on the road, game 2 on the road.
Yeah.
You were just in Kennesaw, Georgia. Jacksonville, Alabama is not that big of a trip, I would imagine. But at the same time, Jackson State just lost at home.
I know.
What number are you seeing?
3.5.
Mm.
I'll lock up Jacksonville State.
I see 4.5 out there.
I think Jack State bounces back.
I'll take UTEP.
They got the big game against fucking Liberty coming up here. Give me Jack State.
I'm actually going to battle you, I think. Yeah. Well, we have different numbers. You can get the 3.5. I'll get the 4.5. Maybe we'll middle this thing. Nick Dundee riding with Utah. Mac riding with the Gamecocks. All right, next up, UC Riverside is at Cal Poly. Riverside's lay a 1.5.
This is always like the handicap. You got to remember what they did last night. It's like, goddamn, when did they play last? Oh, it was last night.
You got to take Cal Poly, right?
Yeah, Cal Poly played well last night. Give me Cal Poly.
Yeah, I'll take Cal Poly. No lock. 357 giving us $5. Did you hear the Yankees got rid of the no beard rule?
Oh, they did? Good for them. I always thought that was a stupid fucking rule.
Yeah, I mean, freedom of expression. This isn't China.
Exactly.
You know, whatever the fuck you want to wear.
They'll probably win the World Series now.
I always thought David Stern's bullshit. Remember David Stern's bullshit? I always hated fucking David Stern. He was a fucking pile of shit. Remember his fashion rules? What's up?
I said, I'm going to bet the Yankees win the World Series now. Not worried about bullshit.
That's a good point. That's a good point. And they have the most expensive roster. So, Dodgers, yeah.
Dodgers have the most expensive roster by far.
Potato. They're in the other side of things, NL. Yeah, Cal Poly. Northridge is at Davis. We should talk about this for a second.
What do we do here?
I think we should take Davis again. I think I agree. I had this circled. Double lock on UC Davis. You just beat Irvine. Milestone game, especially Northridge to Irvine's like a fucking, if you go at the right time, it's like a 45-minute drive. It's a milestone game. That program is so bad. To win at Irvine is a game that like means something. It's a sleepy spot now. You going to Davis? Next up, we go to Oregon State's laying 12.5 at San Diego with our guy Steve Laffin. Been on the show. Been on the fucking show. At the time, I think he wishes right now because he's 4-24 currently.
He might be back on the show here in a minute. Big Lavin, but his team is fucking ass.
Oh man, I didn't see this coming.
He'll be back on ESPN or CBS here in a minute.
Give me the points.
Is it senior day?
Is it? I just feel like why isn't this a bigger spread?
I will say Oregon State is fucking awful on the road.
It is senior day, right?
No.
I think it is. No?
Well, Portland Saturday, much.
Oh my god. You just pull up their Ken Palm and it's they should have just named this the red page because it's all losses. Yeah. Give me San Diego with that said. Let's go.
Nehemiah in the chat saying San Diego money line. There we go.
Mac, the red page is the Delta Devils. We know this.
Yeah.
I love how he said he's still eating. This fucking guy's over there.
How long you been fucking eating those?
This guy's eating his fucking Fig Newtons.
Fucking sunflowers ain't gonna help.
Who you taking here?
I'll take San Diego. No bet.
Yeah, no bet. Corpus Christi's at Lake Charles. This is a good game. What's this number, by the way?
All right, so let's lay this out because I think this is a clinching game, right? McNeese is laying 10.5. Does McNeese pop up here for one last spot? They're 15-1.
It's a 1 point win before.
And I'll tell you what, they did over celebrate after that game. I actually like Corpus Christi.
I was about to say, I'm taking the points.
I'll lock Corpus Christi. I went the other way. The more
I'm not going to lock it, but you can.
Yeah,
Moneyline Mag, lock it up. Corpus Christi plus 10. You said 10.5?
Always close.
You say 10.5?
Yeah.
10.5. J-Mac.
J-Mac. Like
you're fucking hilarious, brother.
J-Mac, there's like 75 fucking games, and you're talking about fucking Hurley's ball sack. Like, fucking move on. We'll talk about it tomorrow. How St. John's gonna fucking wipe you up tomorrow. But right now we got a lot of games.
God bless you, brother. You're sitting there.
You guys suck. It's over. It's over. You're not going to see another national championship for another 25 years.
He might, but it's just hilarious. It's like he's just dialed in, man. He's dialed the fuck in.
4 o'clock in the morning. They're not even playing tomorrow.
J-Mac is my favorite commenter, guys.
J-Mac, where does Dan Hurley eat his breakfast? I know goddamn well you reserved the booth behind him, you crazy fuck. Where's he eating his breakfast? I want to know when I come up there to Stores or New Haven. Where the fuck is he eating his breakfast, brother?
The next national championship won by UConn will not be by Dan Hurley.
He reminds me of I know there's some Ohio State fans in the chat, but I used to bartend at 2 different Hilton hotels in LA. One was by the Rose Bowl in Pasadena there, it was in Universal City. And we would get a ton of the Rose Bowl crowd.
Yeah.
And Ohio State fans, oh man. I didn't have like any resentment growing up where I grew up. I just thought Ohio State, okay, cool. I liked Eddie George. I liked Joey Galloway when they played. Sean Springs was my guy. He's from Maryland. And I really just had no resentment towards Ohio State. But you guys came out like back-to-back years, I think it was, or maybe 2 out of 3 years.
They're
flooded this fucking hotel I was at. And it was impossible. Like, I'm talking like the Rose Bowl's on Saturday. It's like a Monday or a Tuesday. 10 a.m. You're opening up the bar, right? You're putting down the gates for the bar. Someone's waiting on a drink. Of course, it's a Buckeye fan, and you're sitting there. You're talking. Hey, good morning to you. How are you, man? He's like, oh, I'm here for the Buckeyes. You know we're gonna win this fucking thing. I'm like, right on. And then, he'll start going a rant about how great the season is, which is cool. I get it, passion. But then like that 20-minute conversation runs out, and then you go to switch the conversation to anything, right? Because you're a lonely customer. You're just talking to him.
Yes.
You just say, hey, how about that Donald Trump, or how about whatever, right? Whatever the fuck it could be. You could be talking about the goddamn like
Cleveland Browns.
Going to Mars. How about we're going to Mars? I'm gonna tell you something about Mars. All right. Well, if we discovered Mars first at Ohio State, let me tell you, it's the best goddamn university. All right. I'm telling you, if you look at what we've done, we're ahead of the game as far as when it comes to aviation and everything, and every fucking thing. No matter what the fuck you bring up, it was like going back to Ohio State. It was like, God damn, I think I found a fan base I hate. Bienick, you might like this, right?
No, I've told Bienick, I like being in West Virginia, being a bordering state of Ohio. We had a lot of Ohio State fans that like were closet Ohio State fans in Southern West Virginia, and they were so fucking annoying.
They just don't let it go. And it was like, I didn't even have any resentment. It was just like, I mean, in a way it's great because they're that passionate, but it's also just like, dude, the game's in 5 days.
Dude.
All right. Yeah. Relax, man. Yeah. Smoke a joint. Right. I feel like our guy here, J-Mac over here is on the Ohio State train over here. Dan Hurley eats his waffles with fucking Nutella.
Colby, don't look at who's in the chat. You might fall in love.
Hey, I mean, he uses Nutella, right? He uses Nutella, and normally he'll have the person's, he'll have the waitress cut, or the waitress tell the cooks to cut the bananas sideways, 5 bananas sideways, sliced, right? That's what he likes on top of his waffles. Fucking Dan Hurley. Two national championships. Big dick. Anyway, I love you, brother. It was just fucking hilarious. You're just bombarding the messages on the middle of a slate that you don't even.
I love it, J Mac. Don't change. Keep it.
J Mac, are you J Mac? If you're Eastern time, why are you in this chat right now, fucking yelling UConn? The game is on Sunday.
I love it, dude. In a way, you're what's great about college sports. Yeah. But at the same time, it's also just hilarious. So you're reading the chats, it's like, Dan Hurley, motherfucker, who'll fuck you up. Best coach ever. Fuck off. Die. Right?
Hey, J-Mac, Slick Rick gonna fuck you up on Sunday. I can't wait you're gonna fuck you up.
What a world. I love you, J-Mac. All right, I hope you go out.
150 games between now and then.
You got to be on an 8-ball tonight. You got to be on a goddamn 8-ball.
Hopefully you're getting late or something. Hopefully she doesn't have a St. John's thong on or something.
You know, I get my 8-ball from the same. I get my 8-ball from the same guy Dan Hurley gets his 8-ball. My dealer told me. My fucking dealer told me. I swear to God, I told him. I met him outside the fucking arena. I get my 8-balls from him, and he's fantastic. Dan Hurley's the fucking greatest human being of all time. Let me tell you, he's the greatest human being. I tell you this: the world hates him. He's misunderstood. Great guy. Loves his waffles with the Nutella, and don't forget the bananas. One time the fucking bitch forgot the bananas. He went off. Fucking Dan Hurley went off on him. It's fucking one of the greatest things ever. And then he touched my shoulder once. It's fucking unbelievable story. He touched my shoulder because we rubbed up next to I had the booth back to him. And it was fucking unbelievable because they fucked up the order, and Dan Hurley was pissed. And I said, "Yeah, this place fucking sucks." And we agreed. We high-fived. We fucking high-fived. It was fucking unbelievable. Dan Hurley. He fucking high-fived me. That shit, unbelievable. We go to the same spot. My name's Danny. He calls me fucking Donnie. But I don't give a shit, man. He's a great guy.
Oh, man.
Are you out of breath?
No. I love you. I love you, brother. All right.
Fucking we're going to have the J-Mac segment and the fucking UConn or the LIU segment. Every show. LIU update, J-Mac update, and
people want more 8-ball Colby.
Oh, man. What a world. What a world. This guy vacations in Newark just to get close to fucking Hurley's high school. Hey, honey, we're going on vacation this summer.
He went
to Newark. You believe that? We get $100 a night over here. Beautiful. Hurley grew up down the block. You believe that? Guarantee you he went to the 7-Eleven. Guarantee you. Let's get a Slurpee. He probably got one too. I heard he liked blue. His favorite color is blue. We got to get the blue one, honey. I love you, brother. Oh, man. Next up.
Great transition into Bethune.
Bethune-Cookman, my boys. My fucking boys. They're not going to let me down.
Take this away. I got to take a leave of absence.
What is this number? I need this number. Before you piss, I need this fucking number.
Bethune's probably going to be laying 2.5 because they're laying 2.5.
It's a smash spot. A&M just won by like 1,000 points the other day, didn't they?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, this is part of the swag parlay. Let's go. Bethune-Cookman, lock. Lock. Go. I'm serious. A&M's not a good team. No way they sustain that. Bienick, what do you think of this?
J-Mac says to get Patina's ball sack out of your mouth. So
I mean, you act like I fucking am bringing him up all the time. I just enjoy. He's a great coach. I also, hey, you're also talking to a guy that's been kicked out of a fucking arena for talking shit to Rick Pitino. Just saying.
I haven't heard that.
I loved him so much. Why did I harass him so much that security fucking kicked me out of the fucking building?
I haven't heard this story.
He played at ECU, dude. Well, there's a little bit of a misunderstanding.
No, yeah, just a little bit.
No, like ECU doesn't normally kick you out for being, but it was. Well, we were slightly intoxicated and we had a large group, and it was about 7 of us, and somehow or another we were talking extreme shit to Rick Pitino, but one of my buddies, kind of pushed a staffer, and
Got a dust up.
That might be the job.
They sent the whole section out, so
that'll do the trick.
Yeah. But we were talking, like, we were pretty obnoxious to his fucking face. But yeah, I mean, if I loved Patino that much, I would have stayed. See what he had for breakfast the next day, you crazy fuck. All right. But Bethune's a lock.
All I know is Hurley ain't even close to Patino in coaching.
I mean, we'll find out. We'll find out again on Sunday.
I mean, I've had 40 years to watch Patino. Patino's the greatest college basketball coach of all time. I could say that.
Go. No, I think that's a fair assessment. I mean,
in terms of experiences, multiple stops, and all that, Patino is the GOAT.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, I think he's the best coach in the game. That does not mean I'm sucking him off.
I'm just saying,
right?
40-year sample size.
Yeah. New Mexico State's at Kennesaw State. There's no 40-year sample size in this bullshit matchup, but I will say this. I'm intrigued by the game. It's just random. It's a very random matchup. That is the Conference USA. What's this number?
J Mac says, I go hard as Moneyline Mac does against the UConn. I give as hard as I get. I'm 6'4", 255. I'm not chasing nobody. Never
Mac,
that.
you're killing me, J Mac. You're killing me, brother.
3 in a row.
J Mac, you're fucking killing me, man.
Why did he list his fucking weight and fucking height like he was a recruit?
255. I hit the bench press me all day. I'm fucking pumping iron all day. See me in the streets, Moneyline Mac. I'll fuck you up.
Hey, you know what? Hey, J-Mac, were you one of those Providence Jack fucks earlier? I think
J-Mac's great.
He'd be like, hey, I'm a UConn fan, but fuck this guy.
J-Mac, you gotta look, please don't let us make you go astray, because you're fucking hilarious, brother. You are fucking hilarious. I'm jacked. I'm 245. Let me tell you this. I run the mile 7 minutes flat.
Jeff Piccoli's asking for his vertical.
Yeah,
buddy.
What's your fucking 40 time?
Yeah.
Let's go.
Let me tell you, no problems. Anywhere I go, no one fucks with me, all right? I walk into a bar, someone beats me to the fucking jukebox, I bust his jaw. I fucking bust his jaw just like that for playing the fucking song before me. All right? 245, I'm light on my fucking feet. I got a swinging dick that all the gals are talking about from here to 10 buck too. All right? Boom. All right, come up to New Haven, Moneyline Mac. I got a fucking deal for you, buddy.
Hey, J-Mac, let's see how fucking big you are. Me and you are going to go root for UConn at the dunk next year, and we're going to fucking talk shit to all the Providence fans. We'll see how tough you are. I'll be there. We'll see if you're there.
We got to get the show out. The game start. The game starts soon. We got to get the show out. Yeah. J-Mac's the greatest. He's the greatest. Never chasing Fruit Loops. I love this J-Mac guy. J-Mac, find me on Twitter at @DColbyD. We're sending you a goddamn sweatshirt, brother. We are sending you a sweatshirt. You probably will never fucking wear it, but look, use it for your fucking dog's, bed. Throw it down there, and the dog will have a nice warm place to piss and shit. All right, let's go. Hit me up on at the Colby D on Twitter. We're gonna send you a sweatshirt, man.
Somehow the viewership keeps going up in the show. I don't know.
Yeah, I don't understand it. I feel like
it's like every time I take a sip, it's like, woo.
I'm convinced that we're getting worse.
XXL.
I'm convinced we're getting worse. XXXL. Hey, you don't got the size that fits me, motherfucker. Let me tell you this right now. Oh man, God bless the fucking planet. What the fuck was this line? What are we talking here?
Kennesaw's laying 4.5. I will take Kennesaw.
I will take Kennesaw too. I actually think we should lock Kennesaw. New Mexico State just won at Jack State.
It's a lot.
4.5.
I'm trying to figure out how there's 550 people watching live at 4:30 in the morning. Sorry.
I guarantee you, there's some first time listeners that tune in that are like, this is the worst fucking show of all time. But I don't really care. Really I have fun and chase fun. Yeah, Kennesaw.
I'm taking Kennesaw.
I think it's fringe lock potential. South Alabama's in San Marcos taking on Texas State.
This is a big
chat's cracking me up. What do you mean here? It's a big game.
South Alabama's in fucking first.
Oh, I know that, but Texas State's in 9th.
In Texas,
what is this number? What is this number?
Favored.
What the fuck is this number? Well, we have to bet Texas State.
South Alabama's a foo-foo team.
We have to bet Texas State here.
Texas State all day.
Double lock on Texas State. Double lock. Texas State. Raymond Barrows says this late night shift is getting me through law school. Hey, send me your number. I mean, you need to use it fucking once when you get out of law school. Let me know, right? We work out a figure. 20, take 50% off the top. Let's go. Oh man. Next up, Southern Grambling rivalry game. Don't you talk shit about the goddamn SWAC. What's this number, Mac?
2.5. Give me Grambling. Southern's laying that.
Why is this 2.5?
Southern's laying 2.5. Give me the points. This line reeks. No bet.
I'm fucking baffled. You know, Southern's 9-1 in their last 10 games.
I know it.
I mean, Grambling's terrible.
But they have the culture.
They do. This is a fucking legit rivalry, man.
Yeah,
this goes up there.
This is a tricky spot, man. I kind of like Grambling to fucking pick them off.
That's just crazy, though, man. They fucking have been ass.
I mean the first game is a 7-point game at Southern.
Should we add this to the SWAC parlay? Should we put Grambling in the SWAC parlay?
I think we should. I think they're telling us Grambling's going to pop up for one time. Grambling, let's go.
It will be lit, I think. So,
I think it will too. Yeah.
Let's go. Double lock Grambling. Oh man. SWAC parlay is just getting bigger and bigger. And then there's Pine Bluff at Prairie View. What? Let me check an injury report. Doc Bradley out. The doctor is out. Both teams are 4-22. What is this number?
Pine Bluff is Prairie View's like 5.5. No.
We have to take Pine Bluff.
I think so too.
We have to take Pine Bluff money line.
Oh, I agree. Let's go. Come on, why not?
Double lock. Put out an APB on the doctor. Doc Bradley, the greatest America there is right now. Doc is out, but he's been ruled out all these games, and he's played. He's the ultimate. He's like figment of your imagination. He's like,
he'll be there.
Yeah, he'll be there, right? Allegedly, because it's hard to watch these games sometimes. But so the SWAC parlay, folks. Well, there's still one more opportunity. I'll wait. Next up, Mississippi Valley State's at Texas Southern. Texas Southern is like 23.5 points. What the fuck is this? This will not be part of the parlay. No, I can't.
Yeah.
I can't get down. Texas Southern won by 29 at Valley State earlier this year.
Dude, they're as sensitive as Providence, this bitch ass fan base of Valley State have won. They have one fan and he's a bitch.
What are we talking about? In the chat? Are we talking in the chat right now?
No. I'm just talking about Mississippi Valley State was sensitive on Twitter this week.
Oh.
Got the fake account. They're like, oh, man, he misrepresents us. No, he's the only representative you got, motherfuckers. The other account has not tweeted since 2022. I'll lay it. Texas Southern.
That's Coach's son, probably.
Everybody should be done.
I'll lay it too, though. I'll lay it too. Yeah. Next up.
Don't put them in the parlay. Good call.
Yeah. So hold on. I can go ahead and make this official.
Yeah, make it official. Put it on.
I'll make it official to my clientele. If you dial 1-800-PICK-DUNDEE, the SWAC parlay consists of Alcorn State. Now, I don't mean to be a dick, but I think I got a higher number than everybody here. But it's, what was it, 6 right now when we called it? I think some people said there was a 6 available in the chat.
Yes.
Alcorn State +6, Florida A&M +4.5, Bethune -2.5, Grambling. What was that number again? 3.5.
2.5. I think if you shop around, you get a 3.5.
Yeah.
3.5. Yeah.
3.5 for Grambling, and then Pine Bluff +4.5. Correct? Was that 4.5 or 5.5?
Yes.
All right. That is the SWAC parlay. We leave out Valley State, Texas Southern. And don't forget, the SWAC's the fucking most American goddamn conference we have. I will not take slander on the fucking SWAC. Next up, we go to Murray State at Bradley. Shout out to Ja Chronic. Appreciate you. I mean, we've been drinking. We're on 3 hours here. This is like, hopefully it's better than the fucking Titanic because we're right around the same fucking time of that movie. Murray State, Bradley. I guarantee you this though, if I'm dying, I'm offering more than that fucking. That was a sexist movie. That woman wasn't offering that goddamn flotation device to the guy. There was plenty of room for that fucking guy to get on there, and she was a fucking selfish cunt. She was a selfish cunt and didn't let that fucking guy on. Just let him float a fucking way. Bitch. Murray State is at Bradley. Bradley's laying 7.5. Pick your wives and girlfriends correctly, because which one is going to be a bitch? All right. It's not even going to try to float on that fucking thing for a little bit. I mean, we've all been on some type of like surfboard or something on the water, and you can it could go down a tiny bit in the water that she's just like, nope, bye. What a terrible fucking love story. I watched that. I was like, what a cunt. What a fuck. She doesn't even like extend a hand. Just a piece of shit.
She's got too bad for him.
Yeah. Okay. Too bad for him. He was a nice guy. It's kind of cold in this water. Hope they rescue me soon. Bradley's laying 7.5. I think we should take Bradley off the loss.
I think so too. I'll lay it. No bet.
Yeah. It's a lot. Murray's good enough to cover. Bradley doesn't score a lot, so I agree. Yeah. Next up, Indiana State's at Belmont. Belmont is laying 6.5. Kind of think we should take Belmont.
I think so too, but I don't want to bet this one either.
All right.
Stay away from me in the Valley tomorrow. I only bet Valley on the Sundays.
Shout out to Go Beeves. $50 on the SWAC parlay to win 680 on FanDuel. Jump on over there.
Let's go.
It's even more than I think the past 2 weeks. I think the past 2 weeks were similar around that range, but I think that's the highest yet. Akron is at Ohio. Akron has the longest winning streak in the country right now. They have not lost it. They have 14 straight wins. Games on ESPN2. This is a good game, man. What is this number, Mac?
The perfect trap line. Akron's laying 2.5. Where did John Gross coach for 10 years?
Very good point.
Yeah.
Very good point with those Bobcats.
Bobcats outright. Lock.
I like it. The line is telling you too. I think I'm with you.
They've got a 3-game lead in that. Let's go.
Double lock. Bobcats. Let's go. All right. Boise State is heading to Arena to take Steve Alford and company. Nevada's laying 1.5 points. God.
All those nice things we said about Boise the other night. Now they're a dog, huh?
They're also. Did you get? I never remember which bracketology I see. I saw them as first 4 out.
Yeah.
That makes it kind of interesting.
I'll lock up Nevada. I think Alford's got a good team. I know they've been disappointing this year, but I feel like Alford.
I think you're right. But I will say,
why are they favored? Why are they favored?
I think you're right. I was surprised when they said Boise's like the second team or third team out, and I was like, damn, that makes it a huge fucking game for them.
It's a choke job waiting to happen.
I'll go there with you though. Peyote special. Nevada. Double lock. Next up, we got Northwestern State at New Orleans. Why? Why is this played today? What's this number?
New Orleans is 6.5. Northwestern State.
I will lay it.
I'll lay it too. No bet.
Harvard's at Penn. Do we have a number on this yet? Someone in the chat help us.
No, nobody cares. We just watched that game tonight. All these Ivy Leagues. Go wear a mask, you fucking.
They gave us the numbers last week, and I feel like it's 7 a.m. or some shit. So it's like
5 a.m. They should give us the numbers, idiots.
All right. Next. Santa Clara is at Washington State. What's that number?
Good question. Clara drilled them at their place. Clara's only laying 2.5 now. Uh-oh.
Give me Wazoo. No bet.
I'll bet Wazoo. Give me the revenge game. They ran it up too, Santa Clara.
Money line back locking out Wazoo. What's up, Enoch?
Santa Clara's got Gonzaga night.
Yeah, this is a good. Wazoo's going to pick off here.
I'm staying away still. They've just been all over the place. Penn is laying 3, by the way, against Harvard. I think we should bet Penn.
That's a lot of points. No bet. Give me Penn. No bet.
I'll take Penn then. Damn it, I needed a nudge. Cornell Brown. Chat, do you have Cornell Brown? Look at these logos. These logos are perfect. I don't know. Someone tell me the line. Kentucky is at Alabama. Alabama's laying 9.5. You could talk me into an Alabama wager here because I think they're going to fuck up Kentucky.
Are you a little worried that this is the water cooler game? You know.
What do you mean
everybody
by the water?
Likes Alabama. Everybody likes Alabama, but
the water. I got you.
Yeah. I still like Alabama, man. I'll lay it.
What's our line?
9.5.
Kentucky's banged up, man.
Yeah, I'm in.
Yeah. Let's go.
Bienick, you
Alabama
in?
blows it open late.
Yeah, I mean, it's the square take, but they've lost 2 in a row. This is still a give it all you got game against Kentucky. I like Alabama.
All right, triple lock. Where the fuck is this song? Triple lock, roll tide. Honesty will stay together through thick or thin. Friends forever will be together. We're up top 'cause we play to win.
Kentucky's defense is Swiss cheese.
Shout out to UFC CBB line hunter.
Hopefully Alabama can get a stop defensively. As long as they can stop them, they should cover this because Kentucky ain't going to stop them.
Oh, yeah. Hold on. I forgot. I'm a totals aficionado. We've got 180. Oh shit! The total's not even on the slide.
I got it at 180.5.
The cocktail napkins got it at 187.
The first game was what? What was the first game? Alabama won.
Is that because Sears is out potentially?
He's out.
Well, he's a game time decision.
I follow Ryan Hammer on Twitter, and he took a picture with him. So, that doesn't mean anything.
Are they at the bar? I mean, where are they at?
No,
I don't know.
On the court.
Okay.
Doesn't mean anything, but I'll take the over instead of the Alabama spread. Give me the over.
Oh, you pivot. Okay.
Yep.
How about this game? Stephen F. Austin and Incarnate Word here. Kind of a interesting game here, despite them being towards the back half of the Southland. I'm going to take Stephen F. Austin. What are you doing here, Mac?
Yeah, I'll take Stephen F. No bet.
Florida is at LSU. LSU's catching 10.5 over under a 153.5. Give me LSU in the points. No bet.
You'll get a bet for me. I'll lock up LSU. They've been decent.
I think extending McMahon to relieves a little pressure. Might be a little looser.
They've been chippy at home, man. They should have beat Ole Miss. They blew out South Carolina. I'm not saying they're going to beat Florida, but I think they lose by like 7 or 8.
Moneyline Max saying, "Go Tigers." We Tigers here on this podcast.
All right, next up, shout out to One Heavy Crown. Loves that Tigers logo. I love this George Washington Colonial logo, just because these bitches tried changing their names. UMass at G Dub. G Dub's laying 6.5. I'm gonna take G Dub minus the points. UMass might be still having the flu. I don't know how that goes. What are you doing here?
I'll take UMass. No bet. I don't know how healthy they are. Too many points to lay with G Dub though.
These bitches might want to clarify that. What are you talking about, Daniel? Colonials. These bitches. For changing their name. Virginia Tech is at Miami.
Hilarious game.
Terrible game. Miami's laying 2.5. Give me the Hokies.
I'll lock up Virginia Tech.
You're locking this? You're a fucking maniac.
We said he was going to be fired, and now he's a dog against Miami. This is a spot. Yep. Virginia Tech's money line.
Money line mag, locking up these Hokies. You crazy fuck.
Yep. What is the easy spot? Who the fuck is Miami to be laying points? I mean,
I got
all year.
I got you, Fred. My bad, Daniel. Yeah, you're right. But I still don't feel that much conviction. The Portland Pilots are in Stockton, California, taking on Pacific. What is this number?
This is going to be a great game.
I challenge you to watch this whole game.
I will not take your challenge. Pacific laying 3.5. If you played on a Friday, you jack fucks, I might.
Yeah.
Yeah, Pacific laying 3.5. WCC.
I think Pacific's the play. I'm gonna lay it.
Yeah.
Valpo is at the Salukis in Carbondale. Salukis are laying 6.5.
Okay, they're gonna smash them, aren't they?
Hey, I think we probably should, right?
Yeah, they just dropped the home game to fucking Murray.
Double lock, Southern Illinois. Shout out to my guy Stone Labanowitz. All right, next up, William and Mary, the Tribe heading into Elon, North Carolina. This is an interesting one. Elon's laying 3.5, but Elon's off the biggest win of the fucking season.
And what Didn't Elon beat their ass? Yeah.
No, William and Mary won by 13.
Oh yeah, no, William and Mary beat their ass. Oh yeah, I don't know.
Give me the Phoenix. I'm gonna lay the 3.5.
I'll take the Tribe. No bet.
Yeah, no bet. Columbia, Yale. If anyone got the line, let me know.
Yale by 1,000.
Yeah. Santa Barbara is in Long Beach, California. Santa Barbara's laying 7.5. I mean, I got burned so bad by Long Beach, but I think Long Beach is the right side. Give me the beach plus the points.
Yeah, give me the beach. No bet.
New Hampshire is at Albany and Guilderland. Albany's laying 12.5 points.
What?
This is a 4-point game on January 9th.
I'll take the points.
We got to bet this. We have to fucking bet this game.
Let's go. New Hampshire.
Okay. Yeah. Double lock on New Hampshire. Let's go. By the way, Yale is laying 16 against Columbia.
I'll lock up Columbia.
Because they clinched, right? Yale clinched.
Yeah, they clinched, and Columbia's in last. Season's over. Why not? Have some fun.
I'll join you. Double lock on the Columbia Lions plus 16.
Back to back.
Next up, Dixie State, aka Utah Tech, is not in Tulsa. They're in Abilene, Texas, taking on Abilene Christian. What's this number, Mac?
Abilene's laying 7.5, and I'll lock it.
I think you're right.
Abilene's
Dixie's off of a rivalry game.
Yes.
Double lock on Abilene minus the points.
I'm gonna jump in and triple lock this one too.
Yeah, you gotta
there we go. Triple lock.
Horrible spot.
Welcome to the party, pal.
Triple lock on AC. And the other Ivy League game was who the fuck was it again?
Princeton.
Oh, is that the next one? I don't know if I've gotten to it yet. Who's Princeton playing? I don't know. Someone tell me in the chat. I don't think I've gotten to the slide yet. Georgia State is at Old Dominion. What's this number, Mac?
ODU minus 2.5. Give me the points.
Yeah, I'll take the points too. I think they win outright. Georgia State's better. St. Mary's Gonzaga. Gonzaga's laying 6.5. I'm going to lock up Gonzaga minus the points. Let me explain my thought process here. St. Mary's won at the Kennel last year. I think that's important. I think a lot of these guys on Gonzaga that were there last year know that. Another thing is that was a close game before, and I think the crowd's momentum is all the difference here. And I think the line is reflecting that. I think the line is a little steeper than what you would think if you plug it in. I'm laying the 6.5 lock. What are you doing here, Mac?
Love the Zags. The Zags have been one of the most unluckiest teams so far this year. They lose all these crazy close games, but when they win, they blow teams out. Schedule loss for St. Mary's, 2-game lead. I think the Zags open it up, win by 15 plus.
Yeah, I had it around like 10 to 12.
Second game at the meeting, Mark Few makes adjustments. Gonzaga blows them out.
Matt, can I get a total real quick before I give whether
it's 142.5.
All right, I'm locking the side. Give me the Gales. I'm team nerd. I think the reason why Gonzaga's lost a lot of close games is they don't have any shot makers. Nemhard, Hickman, whoever you want to point to. What's his face from Arkansas kind of fell out of balance and hasn't been that go-to guy they were hoping him to be. Give me St. Mary's. They sweep.
We got a battle. Dundee, Mac on the dogs at the kennel. Bienick riding the Gales.
Battle is his name. Caliph Battle. Whatever.
Yeah, no, Khalif. He was at Temple a few years ago. Tarleton State is getting 7.5 at Arlington. I mean, we got to bet this, right?
Yes. When in doubt, baby.
That number's too much, man. 7.5 double lock on Tarleton. Yeah, let's go. And I consider locking up this one too because St. Thomas is off a loss. They are getting their laying 7.5 at Oral Roberts. I'm gonna lay it. I can be talked into a lock.
It feels like the right side for sure. Yeah, I mean, who do they have on deck real quick? No look ahead. Yeah, let's go. They get a 10-point win.
Tommy's -7.5 at Oral Roberts. Let's ride. Double lock. Cal Baptist is at Grand Canyon. Grand Canyon's laying 10.5. I will lay it.
I will lock Grand Canyon. They are gonna blow these frauds out.
I'm in.
Yeah, they lost some.
Yeah, double lock Grand Canyon minus the points.
Them and Gonzaga are gonna blow these teams out. Let's go.
Louisiana is in Hattiesburg against Southern Miss. Southern Miss laying 4.5. This is, in my opinion, the worst game of the day.
This match is fire, a dumpster fire.
Remember early in the we were talking like an ACC game, and I go, "This is not the worst game of the day." When I made this slide, I was like, I honestly think like no one should go to this game. Why? I don't care if you have family playing in the game.
No,
this game is so bad. I'm on Louisiana though. I think they're better than Southern Miss right now. Give me the 4.5. What are you doing?
In Louisiana, no bet.
Illinois State is laying 3.5 at Missouri State. This is a great spot for Missouri State, considering Illinois State just beat their rivals. I still think Illinois State's better though. I'm laying it.
I do too. I'll lay it. No bet.
Butler is at DePaul. Butler's laying 3.5 at DePaul.
Best friends.
I'm gonna lay it.
Yeah, I'm gonna lock up Butler. I think Thad's gonna get Holtman again.
All right, I'll join you.
Let's go.
Double lock on Butler -3.5. And now we go to the Garden, where the Illini are taking on Duke. Duke's laying 9.5. Does anyone have any idea of the fucking? I'm on TV today. They're asking me this game. I got no idea about the fucking flu situation with the Illini. I'm like, I would love to take the points, but I need to kind of know their health. I need information. Can somebody give me information on this fucking game?
Line went down from 10.5 to 8.5. I think you're gonna get a healthy.
I'm seeing 9.5 right now.
Okay, I mean, either way, I'm taking Illinois. I mean, who the fuck has Duke played in the last 2 months?
Is it crazy to take Illinois on the money line?
No.
If they're healthy, I think they could win on the money line, but I just need to know if they're fucking healthy. If the whole team's got the fucking flu, I ate a pile of shit with them in Madison.
If they can get Duke into a close game, you just get a couple of flag turnovers with less than a minute left and game over.
Yeah. I think Illinois wins. I think Illinois is going to knock them off.
No, I don't think they're going to win the game. I don't think so.
Duke's not as good as everybody makes them out to be.
But like, Illinois is not. I don't like it.
Duke has played one team in the tournament since like November, and they lost Clemson.
The cocktail napkin total is 158. Yes.
I'll lock up Illinois. Take it on the money line.
Moneyline Mac locking up the Illini. I'll take the Illini. No bet. Too much unknown. You're letting your hate get in the way. I feel like fucking. I feel like Master Yoda over here.
They haven't
saying you're not ready to be a fucking Jedi yet, man. You're letting your fucking anger get in the fucking way.
This is an easy handicap. Everybody in the world's gonna bet Duke because they got Cooper Flagg at the Garden. They haven't played anybody in 2 months outside of Clemson in a game they lost. Illinois, even shorthanded, is still way better than 90% of the ACC.
But I mean, that's a lot of time off.
I think
a team
Illinois,
that's got the flu.
I think they're healthier than everybody's making it out to be.
I don't like Underwood towards the second half of the season. I think he always folds.
He's better than Shire.
Elite Eight last year for Underwood.
Yeah,
that is true. That is true. I'm taking the fucking Illini. I'm just not betting this. I'm not betting this. I got burned. I get burned on the Illini all the time. Talk about a team that's all over the fucking place.
You got that you got that fairy dust now that you live in North Carolina. Duke is so fucking overrated. It's ridiculous. They play nobody. They lost to Kansas.
They beat George Mason by 20-some points, right?
We have executed.
They lost to Kansas before the Jayhawks completely dismantled themselves.
Still, they had a bunch of freshmen.
Hey, Bienick, you know why they lost to Kansas? Fucking your boy Hunter Dickinson got ejected from the game, and then Kansas went from behind to taking the lead and win the game. So that's all I got to say about that game. It ain't a rocket scientist to figure out what happened to Kansas.
Alfred 44 is cracking me up. Yeah, look, fuck the Illini and fuck Duke, because both these schools, you know, I hate Duke. Illinois, I lose money on all the fucking time. Going back to the Rick Barnes game, I'm staying away. I'm staying away.
Come up tomorrow.
Mac,
Idaho.
You're so full of shit. Duke's largest lead in that game was 2 fucking points. Get the fuck out of here.
Dude, he got ejected and they won the game. If he was that good, they would have lost. You're defending Dickinson. You and nobody is defending Dickinson. I don't even know if Hunter Dickinson would defend Hunter Dickinson right now. You're the only sorry guy that would defend Hunter Dickinson right now.
Idaho's catching 9.5 at Northern Colorado. I'm taking it.
Yeah, I'll take it. Good point.
I will watch that game, even though I hate the neutrality of it, despite it being at the Garden. San Diego State is catching 5.5 at Utah State. Man, I got to ask this on TV tonight. Donaldson's giving us $20 for me to bet the Illinois Duke game.
Dude, Illinois is gonna beat them outright.
Donaldson, we don't know who's playing for Illinois. I think it's
that's the hard part of it is I appreciate the gesture, but just for the gesture, since you gave us 20, I will bet $20 on the Duke Blue Devils. All right.
Wait, Colby.
What's up?
If he wants you to play on the game, what if you just bet on Duke to score first?
I like that angle.
I can't believe you guys are fucking Duke here.
But for the drama of the show, battle Duke minus 9.5. If there's 8.5 out there, I'll take that shit. Let's go.
Can't wait to you come in here tomorrow and be like, oh man, John Shire in a close game. All he did was call ISOs at the elbow for Cooper Flagg, just like he did in the Kansas and Kentucky game. The last time they actually
act
played.
Like Underwood hasn't been completely outcoached in countless fucking tournament games.
Well, Underwood's at least won a real league. He's won the Big Ten regular season at least.
San Diego State. I want your thoughts on this game because I was on TV. I ended up taking the points. Am I a fool?
No, I love San Diego State. Revenge angle. These two teams hate each other. I'll lock up San Diego State.
Oh man, I don't know about a lock. This building has just got the potential. I'm staying away, but
I think it's going to be a carbon copy of the first meeting. I think it's a one possession back and forth game.
San Diego State's just so young. I just don't know if they can handle that road pressure, but I took the points. I think you're on the right side. Moneyline Mag, locking up the Aztecs. Next up, I have a wager.
You're
Me
like
too.
Arkansas.
Fuck Missouri. Arkansas plus 110 on the money line. Winner, chicken dinner. Lock. This Missouri bullshit out of here. It's your goddamn rules. Fucking bullshit on a PA. You're at college. You're supposed to rebel. Yeah, you're fucking that age. You're supposed to rebel the system.
What's the
What
line
are
on
you
this
doing?
one?
1.5.
Yeah, money line.
Yeah, I'm all over Arkansas. Love Calipari in this spot.
Bienick? Now we're talking.
On the
Now,
court and the diamond tomorrow.
oh, there we go. There we go. Bonus content we're giving you here. Where the fuck is this song? Why am I having a hard time these days? Triple lock on Arkansas. Don't sleep on that baseball play either. La Tech taking on the Tops. What's this number, Mac?
It's a good game. We got Louisiana Tech off a big win. Western Kentucky can't win a fucking game all of a sudden.
I think this could be the one. What's that number?
Hilltops playing 1.5. Give me the Tops.
I'm on the Tops too. Dartmouth and Princeton. What the chat say the line was? They threw it out there earlier. I forget what it was. Give me Princeton though. We should bet Princeton.
I'm going to bet Princeton.
Yeah, I think it was 6.5. Was that right?
Yep.
Double lock on Princeton. Double lock on these Tigers. Clark, you missed us on that La Tech parlay, the CUSA parlay with Sam Houston State the other day. Treated us very kind. Sac State is in Pocatello. Idaho State's laying 11.5 fucking points, so I have to take Sac State. No bet.
I'll take Sac State. No bet. I'm with you.
South Dakota is at Omaha. Bang on your goddamn trash cans, Bienick.
I had to display this comment too, by the way. This is gold. I don't know who texted this.
I did. I've already said this. I got a fucking ring, Duke fans. I've never lost to Duke. I've been a part
1-0 all time.
Smacked their ass. Actually 2-0. Beat them
2-0. There we go.
Yeah.
There we
never
go.
lost to Duke.
Take
Never
that, private school pussies.
Yeah.
What's this number?
What is this number?
Omaha.
Laying 5.5.
The Napkins got it at 9. First home game after 3 straight roadies.
Should we really go in on these Mavericks, Mac?
South Dakota sucks.
That line
South
stinks.
Dakota just took down St. Thomas.
I would take the points. All these games are close. That's where I don't want to lay 5.5.
I'm gonna lay it, but no bet. No bet. You locking this, Bienick?
All the games are close except for the ones that involve Omaha. So, yeah, they run it up.
Bienick with the trash can special. Let's go. Lay it. Mavericks minus the points. Texas is in Columbia, South Carolina, laying 2.5.
This is an easy.
This has got to be the one. This has got to be the fucking one.
Speaking of smacking Duke's ass,
this is the one.
Smack Texas's ass.
This is the one. This has got to be the one.
Please.
Got to be the one. Are we all on the same page here?
Absolutely.
Triple lock on Lamont Paris and these fucking Gamecocks. Let's go. Triple lock. Go Gamecocks. SIU Edwardsville is at Southern Indiana. What the fuck is this number 4?
4.5. Season's over for Southern Indiana. Does that mean they win this one?
That's what I'm saying. Give me them the cover because the line's a little fishy.
Yeah, no bet.
Yeah. Next up, we got the motherfucking Brawl of the Wild.
This is a great game. What channel is this on? ESPN Plus, probably?
I think so.
It's on the Plus.
Wait, these are the top 2 teams. Or no, Montana State dropped back a little bit. I guess they wouldn't have been top 2 because Northern Colorado, but still, I thought they were going to be 3rd. What is this line? Montana State's favorite against the top team in the fucking sky?
Yeah, I'll lock a Montana State.
Damn, though. Not Montana State. The Grizz have won 8 straight.
Yeah, I'll take them to snap that streak.
I'm going to battle you. I think Montana's better.
Give me the Bobcats.
We got a battle in the Brawl of the Wild. Dundee on the Grizz. Mac on the Bobcats. Let's go.
All right. Next up, we got the Waves of Pepperdine at LMU in Los Angeles. LMU's laying 6.5. I think we should lock it. I'm locking this. We just took them at Malibu and they covered with ease.
Yeah.
Let's go. You in?
I'm gonna stay away.
LMU minus the points. It's 5.
Wait, no, they haven't won a game since then. Yeah, I'm with you. Let's go, Marymount.
Double lock on these Lions. Irvine is in Bakersfield. Irvine's laying 7.5. I will lay it. No bet.
Give me Bakersfield, man. They've been fucking a pain in everybody's ass in this league.
BYU is at Arizona, and I will be betting Arizona minus 7.5 points.
Arizona,
this might be the best play of the fucking day. Double lock. Here's the song. W-I-L-D. Cats. W-I-L-D. Wildcat. Oh, next up, we got the big game on the hardwood. Cal, Stanford, an ACC classic.
The band is on the field. The band is on the field.
Smash these motherfuckers. Stanford's laying 6.5, and I'm going to take Cal plus the points.
What was the first meeting, real quick?
They played on December 7th. Stanford won by 8.
Yeah.
Kind of think we should bet it.
Yeah, I'm with you. Cal, outright. I actually think Cal's going to win. These two always split.
Yeah. I mean, it's a rivalry for a reason.
Hippie Olympics. Doesn't matter who wins because they're all losers.
We got a double lock on the Cal Golden Bears. All right. Colorado State's in Vegas. Colorado State's laying 3.5. Not so fast. Give me UNLV to win this fucking game. This is just the type of game UNLV wins. I think we should probably bet UNLV.
Yeah, I'm all over UNLV. UNLV picks these teams off at home.
Double lock on these Rebs. Is that a golf club? The news of you're referring to Dedan Thomas. Is it? Yeah.
I think so.
He doesn't pass the fucking ball anyway. So, I mean, the ball.
He's a game time decision. Is that official? I thought I saw he was questionable. But anyway, yeah, I like UNLV anyway. Colorado State struggles on the road. Final play on the board. What's up?
You might get that one game bump without the star.
Look at that. Look at that logo of Hawaii.
Oh, yeah. The Rainbow Warriors catching 16.5 at UC San Diego.
That's probably not enough.
I mean, you got to lay it. They're just destroying every team. I'm not betting it, but I'll lay it.
Yeah, I mean, this is not a standalone game. No fucking thank you. I'll lay it. I mean, I'm done betting against UC San Diego. I'm a Tridents fan, man. I like the way they play. I was on them all November and December. Then they got these big numbers, and I'm like, oh, come on. But, I mean, they're good, man. They're good.
Holy shit. It's 5:10 in the morning.
Yeah.
Top plays?
Somehow the latest we've gone for a show.
No, we went to 6:00 last year.
Yeah.
I can't even read my own handwriting.
A pregame show in like 2 hours. Top plays? Texas A&M is one. And we're going to give away 6. Besides my swag parlay. My swag parlay is out there. Go listen to it. A&M. App State. It's been a long show. Some of these I'm like, what?
I have 7 plays. I'll just list them all.
All right, we're doing 7 now.
North Dakota, Virginia, Alabama, Kentucky over 180.5. Abilene Christian, St. Mary's. I think they win the game. Omaha, South Carolina.
All right. I will go with the likes of A&M, the fucking Long Island Sharks, Arizona. Grand Canyon. That's 4. 3 more. Let's do. I will go with the likes of. Vermont 5. At number 6, give me Wyoming. At 7, Sam Houston State. And we are done. Mac, fire.
My number 1. I don't even know if I have a number 1. I'm just gonna just fucking read them off. I'll go in chronological order of when they tip off. Vermont, I will never go against our Catamounts here on a Saturday. Big game, home game. Lay the points there. I love Kansas. I think they win by 1,000 tomorrow against Oklahoma State. I love Ohio to knock off Akron in the MAC. I love the Zags to make a statement out in the WCC. Love Grand Canyon, smash spot there. And then I love the Illini and Arkansas. Let's go.
There we go, folks. If you can give all of us a follow on Twitter at NoahB77_ for Bienick. Mac's on Twitter at Moneyline_Mac. I'm on Twitter at the Colby D. The College Basketball Experience is on Twitter at TCE on SGPN. We appreciate everyone rocking with us. We're having fun. All right. Fun is the name of the goddamn show. Money and fun. Check out the College Baseball Experience. Bienick's got fire picks. Goddamn, I got bags under my eyes. I look like goddamn Jeff Van Gundy. Check out the College Football Experience as well. And see you in a couple hours. Till next time. This is the College Basketball Experience. God bless you, filthy animals.
Yeah, it's got me thinking about the good shit the minute that I seen your grill again. It made me good trip, good dog the mind back like dog but wind that. Man, I didn't get mad when you near me hit the can back, but the comings on was strong. Now my shit's coming along, you know the song. The truth is I'm pretty much on 5 again. It's heating up for real, I'm alive again. And that's the attraction factor. Vancouver, Michigan with my rap disaster. Yeah, you know you want it how you want it. No need to trip cause I got it, doggone it. It's all yours and the extras too. All the super music and the sex for who? Just get it straight cause you caught me in a good mood. Let me demonstrate what this time of year could do. Sing it.